And Bob from Herndon. Welcome to Goss's Garage.
Hi, Pat. How are you?
All right, sir.
Great. I have a question about I bought a used car, just like to get around car.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a used Volvo, and it's not that bad, but I think I want to replace it with something else.
You need,
I'm sorry?
You need to turn your radio down.
Oh, I'm sorry. There.
Okay.
But I bought a used Volvo from Charlie Broyhill, and quite frankly, the car smells like sodomy, and I want to get something.
Okay, let's see here.
Hi, Don and Mike. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Hi. Welcome to our show.
Hey, Don and Mike. Or you don't know could fill a book.
It's the Don and Mike Show, and they'll say what they wish. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now? These guys were at the poker game last night.
Darn right they were.
They all came with Rob A.
Based on a true story, he is an Nazi with one true enemy. Himself, a man of faith, a man of hate, and a soul torn apart. Viewer discretion advised.
Rob, hi, Mike.
Hi, Rob.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Great. Here we go.
Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Cars. And all the ships at sea. Hey, they are beautiful, lactating, and hairless. Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
Thank you, Robbie. Hi.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening, everybody. Don and Mike Show. A new episode on this Friday, April 25th.
Friday!
Phone number from the United States, toll-free 877-365-3636. Canada.
Yeah!
800-636-1067. DC 202-432-1067.
Hi, Don and Mike. Buzz Burbank here.
Howdy, Buzz. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome.
Right. All right. Hi there.
Welcome.
Right.
Someone called for a doctor? Welcome.
Welcome. Hi there.
Welcome.
Yeah, we played poker last night. Welcome. Hi. There you go. That's tighter than the Olsen twins.
Yeah.
Right there. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, boy.
Nice.
Yeah, boy.
Hi, and welcome to the show. Welcome to the Tards.
Uh-huh.
Well, we played cards last night.
Yes, we did.
My house. I want to thank lovely Queen of Kenesha, my beautiful wife, Freda.
She put out a wonderful spread. It was delightful.
It was great.
She went to Costco and got the big plate of all the little roll-up sandwiches, and she had a big giant plate of shrimps.
Delicious shrimps.
She had the little refrigerator downstairs loaded with Heine's.
Wonderful.
And there was hard liquor available.
Anything you wanted, you could get there.
And she was fantastic. She hung around for a little while until I went over and said, darling, this is a men's club.
I thought that went well.
And frankly, with you sitting, 10 feet away from where we are, guys aren't going to be the way that we normally are. So isn't it almost time for you to watch Friends? And I kissed her on the forehead, and as soon as she walked up the stairs, I came back into the room where all the guys were, and everybody started burping, farting, and that's when the true Las Vegas-style gambling began.
What is it, Don, about a group of men that can sit around a table and really say just things you would never say in mixed company? Horrible, just nasty things. Things you'd never hear on the radio.
No.
Perfect. Let me just say the perfect circumstance, because we had on the big screen Michael Jackson, and a lot of the horrible things were being said about Michael Jackson.
A lot of
Most definitely.
We never ended up betting on Michael Jackson because we were focused, once we really started playing poker, we were focused on playing poker.
Yes. I forgot how much fun it is.
Hello there, Don and Mike. Oops, what am I doing? I got to reset all the phones. I just locked up everything, so call back, everybody.
I know that you guys might not believe this, but I really, really do enjoy playing. I really do.
We enjoy taking your money.
I just wish the results would be different, and I am due I'm due for a winning night sometime. I love playing, and I look,
And we love having you.
take away the result, which I know you're going to talk about in a minute. I loved that. I mean, it was just wonderful. It was so much fun. I really had a great time. I really did have a good time.
So here was the lineup going clockwise on the table.
Really had a good goddamn time.
It was me, Joe, Buzz,
Right.
John, our production director,
Who was incidentally a fantastic fit for the group.
yeah, Mike, and Rob A.
Right.
So, you know, I had a good seat. I had Joe on one side and Rob on the other, so I knew that I was in for a night of entertainment. And Mike was just one person away.
Yeah, right.
First thing, everybody wants to know the results. Well, I believe there were two winners. Well, really, one huge winner.
Of course.
One huge winner.
There was really technically only one big winner.
But I did win, but
Technically, you won. I think
my
technically Buzz won, right?
I had two hands that I won. You
No,
won
I'm talking
two hands.
about...
at the end of the night, how did you leave with more money
Oh,
than
no.
you came
No,
with?
I
Then you
left
didn't
with,
win.
I entered with 0 and
Then-
entered with 20 and left with 0.
Then you did not win.
Right.
Rob, how much money did you leave with? Yeah, this will kill you. The amount of money he won.
I only won $78.50.
And I walked out with
$80 for carrying.
I walked out with $19.
I'll tell you, Rob Spiewak is a card player, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
He is a card player, but I am pissed off.
You're not
Because
happy.
he took more hands from me. But, you know, not totally legit. No accusations of cheating here. But the killer was when I had a straight to the ace, and he had a royal flush. You do
royal.
not see a royal flush.
No.
You can play poker your entire life.
And I believe he said, what did you say?
How did you put it? Your little little a-hole way of putting it
Hey,
last
look,
night.
it's the seldom seen
Look,
royal flush.
It's the seldom seen royal flush. Which, incidentally, just in case, for those of you who don't play poker, the hand that will not be beaten, I believe 5 aces will be the royal
Well,
flush.
any 5 of a kind will beat it, but
Right.
that's it. And there was only one wild card involved in that, so it was very exciting.
So here's the here's a few notes that I wrote. Let me see. Rob was the big money winner.
Who was the second biggest money winner?
You're looking at him.
Joe wasn't the second biggest? Joe lost.
I walked away with $19.
Joe lost $10.
Joe lost 10. How about what's Johnny's number in there? What's John's number? I want to.
He'll come in. He's
Don't
listening.
know how he
Basically,
did.
when Carrie said, "How did it go?" I said, "Well, Don and Freda put out a lovely spread, but Mike gave a party."
How did you do money wise, Johnny?
I think I lost like $9. Not too bad.
Not bad.
$9.
I'm just sitting here. I'm sitting over here waiting for you to ask, and I'll answer.
How much did you lose?
$40. Almost 40. I mean, did I take any? Didn't I just leave my chips that were there?
What you did was you left, I think, $2 in chips.
Okay, then I had
when you
50 cents.
when you ran out of
50 cents out of
when you ran out of chips,
I started throwing. I played one last hand
you went
after
into
I cashed in.
You went into your wallet and just
With-
pulled
with
out the rest
dollars.
of the money that you had in your wallet.
and because I really felt it was really necessary to lose one more effing hand before the night was over
Yeah.
for me.
We started playing right about 8, right?
At 8, and
If
in case
anyone
you're wondering,
was 9:54.
That's when
Mike stopped really rooting for himself and just started rooting against me.
and it was
That's when the concept was in my head. Let's beat Rob for a change.
then it was 10:08
Right.
when Mike said, "That's it. I'm
Good
out
night.
of money. Goodbye."
Yeah, I mean, I went to the well, I put a 20 in and then had to go back and grab another 20 in. Really, when I grabbed the other 20, that's when I said things are going to turn around for me.
Yeah.
And then that's when Heckle decided that he was just going to have his best cards when I had my best cards. And his best cards happened to be better than my best cards. And I'll tell you, the Royal Flush killed me.
Sure.
I'm good friends with Rob. It killed me.
You're not happy.
What do you got?
I'm just counting my money from last night.
You're $19?
Well, you have a 20, and so you don't have that much money. You didn't win that much money.
I won 15. Okay.
That's his seed.
This was what I walked in with.
Right.
$60.
Okay.
Actually, now that I count, I made more than that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I made $30.
30.
I made 30.
So you two were the big winners. Huh?
Yes.
They sure were.
How interesting.
Say this about me.
It is interesting.
We didn't cheat, but say this about me.
How interesting. Let me just throw this out to all of you.
Note the time, 3:18.
Let me throw this out that the two that won, you've got the one that house sits for the one over here all the time. They talk more than anybody else. It's kind of interesting.
Mike?
That's coincidence,
and incidentally,
Mike?
let's just examine the fact that he brought his own cards. It was eating cards.
They were a brand new sealed.
That's alleged.
Sealed in themselves.
Sealed deck of cards. Now, say what you will about
I'm not
Rob.
accusing anybody of cheating.
Say what you will about
It was
Rob.
a completely legitimate game.
And I get this from the guys that I play poker with on a regular basis. I don't bluff.
Right.
When I have a good hand,
That's true.
I announce it. I just say to
Thank you.
everybody, when I get a good hand, I say, guys, I'm winning this hand.
And I fold.
Because I knew it. I knew, like, if I'm,
But you don't always win when you say that.
I did last night, if you want to. All right, I count.
Yeah.
I said it 7 times, and I won 6 of the hands.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. It was so, I mean, but not every time, right?
Almost.
One time out of
That's not a strategy that it would seem to me would serve you.
that one hand.
You got the one hand?
Yes, you cussed me for it, I remember.
But generally, that's what I'll do. I've tried to bluff with it.
I beat you once, and then you beat me like 3 times.
Yeah.
And then Rob beat me maybe 4 times.
A lot of times when it would be Rob's turn to deal, when we would play one of Rob's fag games, I would just fold right away.
Yeah, me too.
Although I got to give Joe credit for coming up with the
Follow the bitch.
Joe had the weirdest game.
Yeah.
Follow the bitch, where you like
complicated.
You get 2 cards face down, then your next card is dealt face up, and you have to ante in every time.
I did not care for that
and
game.
whoever gets a queen dealt face up, the next card that the next guy gets face up is the wild card, and that continue as the wild card unless somebody else gets a queen, and then the wild card changes again.
If the last up card is a queen, then there's no wild
There
card.
are 2 games I like. I like 5-card draw, and I like Texas Hold'em.
The Hold'em was
and I
fun
like
last night.
I like the wild card too. I think that's fine. I'm not a big fan. I'll tell you why I'm not a big fan of Chicago, because I think whenever you got all that pot in there, you want to see somebody take it all and splitting
Well,
it.
now
in
you're
half.
talking about Joe. You got you got all that pot in there.
I did not. My limited math skills did not enable me to enjoy Follow the Bitch.
Right.
Too much to think about during that. But I will say, I was beaten fair and square. It was a completely legitimate game, but I was furious, as usual, that I lost.
Stormed out.
I thought also you said
Stormed out. You know what I was going to do? And I should have, because it would have been better in some way.
What?
I was going to go, I'll be right back. Like if I had $2, I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then I was just going to walk out.
Well, you did.
That would be really rude.
You did leave 50 cents behind, but we split it.
I did.
I took a quarter and Rob took a quarter.
You didn't give it to, God forbid, you two, the big winners, give it to the rest of the table.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Yeah, we have some mathematical issues. There's more losses than there are wins, or can you do another accounting?
What do you mean?
No, I don't. I don't think
it sounds
so.
like if you won 30, Rob won 80, Mike lost 40, Buzz lost 10. Is that what it was?
20.
No, Buzz lost 20, and it's hard to tell. Everybody came in with a different amount of money. Not everybody.
We didn't have one buy-in, and in fact,
Are you sure Mike wasn't just drunk and really lost a lot of money?
no, no, and you're talking to me, hammerhead.
Mike.
Sorry.
Too early in the show, Tiger, to drop the F-bomb.
Sorry about that.
Wow. Not to mention you also call him a hammerhead.
Click.
Here's Joe tonight.
Even though he was.
I'm here to defend my game.
Joe, listen. Oh, you're talking about the Queen game? I want to say this about Joe.
It occurred to me there's actually 2 ways to play that.
I also wrote this in my notes. Joe has game. Joe, as far as playing cards, was not bad.
Right.
I mean, Joe,
no, very good.
a lot of the cards weren't coming your way, but Joe has game. However, my most valuable player is, once again, my man, Buzz. And I want to spotlight Buzz. One of Buzz's weaknesses in previous poker games was his palsy when he would deal. I want to say that Buzz
alleged palsy.
Buzz has overcome this shaking of the hands by standing up when he dealt.
I have short arms.
So what? Well, anyway, you dealt perfectly.
Thank you.
He's almost there.
Without error.
If he gets to the point where he knows when he has a winning hand, he's going to kick it over the top.
That's his downfall. When Buzz would lay down the cards and just kind of look quizzically at everybody, wondering if he...
What do you think? Huh?
Never come out and bark out his winning hand.
A couple of times, someone would actually say, someone else at the table would say, "All right, this is mine," and then we'd look and we'd go, "No, wait, hold on. Buzz?
I have a pair of fives. No, you have a straight.
Lay down your cards, Buzz. Buzz won this hand.
Yeah.
Buzz,
You have a straight flush."
Buzz, you're funny.
No, but it's getting better. I also misdealed. I threw, I believe, to Buzz. I threw one card that flipped over when I was dealing.
No big deal.
Buzz.
It's going to happen.
It's funny. It's like a skill you have to reinvent because if you haven't played cards in a long time. And but it was I had a good. Even though I lost more money than anybody, probably double.
It was worth
anybody.
It was worth whatever I lost in terms of entertainment and fun and everything. It was worth it.
Joe,
Absolutely.
what did you think? What's your review of the first poker game?
Oh, it was great. For the record, I lost $10.60. And the funny thing about Buzz was when Rob was playing his Texas Hold'em or whatever, Buzz would get like his two cards and he'd just look at them and he'd just throw them into the...
Yeah, I fold immediately. Well, the two cards sucked, They just fold right away.
And Johnny, where's Johnny, our production guy? John, what was your interpretation of the
I had a
first
blast.
game?
Thank you very much, and thanks to Freda, too.
Yeah.
But on the caller's math, I thought you said you started out with $80 last night. I think you added 20 to your winnings. Somewhere
Look,
between
if
last
Mike
night
lost
and tonight.
40, which he did, and I lost 20...
Wait, let's figure it out. Hold on.
Wait a minute, because I know that... You know what, maybe...
Here's how much was lost by 4 players, and then we had 2 winners last night.
60.
Rob and Don.
And Rob won $78.
Yeah, close to 80. So something doesn't add up here.
All right. Well, then, hold on. Because I didn't start... I only gave Rob $20 to start with.
And then you went to the well...
80 in your pocket.
And then I got 30... Then I got another 10. So I anteed in the money that I gave was 30.
Was 30, and you ended up with how much money? How many chips? When you cashed in at the end, how much did you have?
When I cashed in at the end, I had 47.
You had $47?
47. But see, there's other money in my wallet that now was like in my car and stuff.
So you won $17.
17, which is what, didn't I, now what I told you this morning on the phone?
I think he said 19. So yeah, that's roughly right.
Well, but the numbers aren't adding up.
No, they still don't.
We've got to figure this out. Where's Joe?
Here are the figures I've got so far.
Okay.
All right.
Mike lost.
What is that on the left?
Mike lost.
Rob's winning at $80.
Okay, right.
Rob won 80. But you had...
I lost 40.
I'm rounding it off.
Buzz lost 20. Joe lost 10, and John lost 10.
Right.
That's curious.
It sure is.
That is curious, because I know this.
How much did you buy in with?
I bought in with 20.
20, so did I.
And then got $10 more.
Okay. So.
At one point.
All right.
And I ended up with more money than I walked. I have more money now than when we played last night.
Well, apparently you're the big winner because you stole some from Rob.
I did, Robbie?
Yeah.
I didn't steal from you, did I?
Rob, can you...
You gave me the money.
Rob, can you offer some light, shed some light?
No, I can't.
Someone is lying about their winnings.
Something
You
hinky.
fanned out more money than 40 in the air studio yesterday. Is it possible?
Nope.
You lost-
No, I gave you 20 and 20. I remember that vividly.
I do too.
Yeah, but you had more money than that in your
wallet. I mean, the only chips that I bought were $40 worth of chips. We got to get to the bottom of this, fellas. We better figure it out. We better figure it out right now.
This is Mike doing some spin right now.
Mike's not doing any spin, but the fact of the matter
Mike is speaking of himself in third person.
Mike lost $40 last night and was very, very upfront with that.
It's not going to make your hands any better.
It's not.
No,
But you know what? It's going to answer some questions.
I think Mike lost more than $40.
I think you won less than you say you lost. You won. If Rob had $78, and I know that I lost $40.
How many hands did I win last night?
I don't know.
I know. 6. I counted.
I won 2. Mike won 2.
So you're calling me out saying that I didn't win as much as I said?
Well, I'm just... I'm not
They're the
calling
figures
anybody
everyone's
out.
reported so far. I mean, just...
The numbers don't add up. And you want. I lost double what anybody else lost because I put two 20s in there. I bought into 20, and then I actually left with 50 cents. So I lost $39.50. And I left, but technically I lost $40. I didn't lose any more than that.
70, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, then if you guys are saying that I had $80 to start with, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then take my winnings down to $9, Buzz, and see if that helps the math.
Well, we're still off by about $10, but with change and rounding and everything.
Close enough. Really, what this? No, let me tell you why this is significant.
Oh, we're talking about change
really,
now.
if this is true, that would mean that Rob was the only winner last night. The only
pretty much. That's
the only winner of
true
significance.
Anyway. Yeah.
I'll give you that. I'm not saying my winnings were significant.
No. But in the plus column.
Came out in the plus column.
Right.
How else could it be that I have more money than I
So that means you won like $4.
Well, 9 is what I have in my hand.
Well, then it's a push.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're talking change here.
So one guy won.
But no, technically.
I mean, well, you were. I think you were in the black.
Technically,
right?
2 guys won.
2 guys won. Yes, technically, you're right.
Technically, 2 guys won.
Technically.
Okay.
Now, I think really what will eliminate this in the future is that the buy-in should be like $10. We should all buy in with $10, and that's really, conceivably the way we did it last night. You could buy in for like $100 and buy the pot. Every single time you could go, I'm all in. And nobody, and you know what? In fairness to all of our game players, nobody bought in like when they had a lot of chips, and some of us were, treading water. Nobody did the like $12 ante. I mean, the $12 raise.
Because we were all courteous towards each other.
But it
friendly game, fellowship.
Yes, fellowship.
But like real heavy duty poker games.
Oh yeah.
There's a limit to what you can bet, right?
You can encourage rules like limits of betting and raising. Like sometimes it's like 3 raises is the limit, just to keep it from buying the pot.
All right, well, the next time, listen, I'll go with you guys. If I only won $4, I won $4. If that's the way the math works out, I got no problem with that. All I know is that, just like in life, I'm a winner.
Yeah, plus column.
And I'll tell you what I told Carrie when I got home.
Completely uncalled for.
And what I said to Carrie when I got home last night is, I broke about even.
Well, that was no different.
We were talking about that when Rob started winning. When Rob really started winning, we were all saying, "Hey, how'd you do?" Oh, I broke even.
I might have lost like $2. I
don't know. Listen, let's. All right, I'll give you guys that. So I won $4. Whatever.
Plus column.
A win is a win. It's a win. A W is a W.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I care about.
Absolutely.
We did have a good time last night, and we spent part of the time playing poker, part of the time eating, a lot of time stopping the game and turning to look at Michael Jackson.
Incredible.
Looking at the bleached Michael Jackson, looking at his pixelated children's faces.
Oh, wow.
Looking at Elizabeth Taylor, who was all over the edited home movies.
Or Stockard Channing, as Rob called her.
Weird. And at one point, here's a perfect example of the kind of stuff we were saying that you just really can't say in normal circumstances. At one point in this Michael Jackson home movie thing, he's got a super soaker, and Macaulay Culkin's running around, and he's shooting at all these kids, and we theorized that Michael was shooting his own DNA. That he had filled the super soaker with his own DNA.
Absolutely. It was, I guess it was an attempt by Michael Jackson to legitimize himself, but it did quite the opposite. You just can't have, you just see what he is. He's like a 35-year-old man prancing around with a super soaker, and it's just...
there was
he's living in a complete fantasy world.
There was one scene where he really was just... I think it was during the Easter egg hunt.
When he did a little pixie thing.
He was really...
Peter Pan.
Which was wasn't that the real moment of clarity on that documentary?
Yeah, the Easter egg
that was the real Michael Jackson right there, where he just went, la-di-da.
So it was good. I mean, there's talk about people at the station while we're playing cards. There's
great cigar smoking.
Talk about women. There was liquor. There was food. There was Michael Jackson.
And you know what was funny is leaving your domicile last night, and really and you're right. When I get to that point, I'm done. I want to get the hell out of there. And man, Buzz, you weren't back at me, right?
Right behind.
And Jesus, somebody. on one of your back roads. You've talked about this before. Somebody's going 11 miles an hour on your back street there.
And you can't pass.
You cannot pass. There is not one area where you could go around this person. And it was just, I was really tempted to nudge.
You were not happy anyway.
Yeah, no, I wasn't happy. No, I wanted to nudge. I wanted to just nudge or give the high beams. I didn't do anything.
I was glad you all came over. I love having you guys come over to play cards, and that's a great experience.
Man, I tell you, I forgot how much fun playing cards is. It really is. We have a blast doing it.
We sure do.
Next time I'm cleaning you all out.
We'll do it again. Next time we'll have an ante where everybody has to ante in so we can figure out. But listen, even if, I'm just busting balls here saying that, a win is a win. If I won $9 or $4, it doesn't matter because old Big Head, he, you know what? Really,
and I'll tell you something.
Took us all to the cleaners.
And I said this to somebody today when I was talking about Rob. It's like any gambling that you do, and I've observed this. It's luck, of course. It involves luck. But if you have luck and you have skill where you know what to do, you know how to get, which Rob had both, because Rob plays cards all the time, and he was getting the cards last night. But I'll tell you something, he was maximizing his winnings because he knew what to do when he had the cards. And I only caught him one time when I knew immediately that he had just a killer hand, because he did this thing where he went, okay, I'll see your dollar. And when he did that, I looked at him and I go, oh, you F.
A couple of times when I had folded, because I was sitting next to Rob, I would just sit back and look at his cards, and I was so tempted to say to you,
like
to give you the signs, like hold up, you're like, stop! He's got a 7. He's holding a 7. There are 2 7s.
Right.
He's holding it. But, you can't. That's cheating.
It was fun.
Yeah,
it was a blast.
Can't do that.
Yeah, I think I'm, how many total have we had at your place?
I think like 5th or 6th.
I don't think I've ever left with, I don't think I've ever left in the black. I don't. I maybe one time left in the black.
Buzz has. I know Buzz has won before.
Yeah, maybe one time I think I left in the black.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the recap of last night. It was great, and we all left singing this song last night.
Holding hands.
On a warm summer's eve.
You just sit around the poker table. Just going back and forth. Then somebody lights a candle.
And you know what else is great? When guys are... And no one was just fall down drunk. Right. But guys were a little loose last night.
Yeah. I had one beer.
A couple of beers for most guys. I had a mixed drink. Buzz had a mixed drink. When the Michael Jackson show was over, the news came on. And this is the mood of the room. The first story was a horrific story about 2 little kids that were killed. Three kids. And we were all watching this for a second going, oh, that sucks. And then all of a sudden somebody said, look how hot Tracy Neal is.
That changed everything.
She's the lady on Channel 5, the newsreader. And all of a sudden, the fact that they were talking about this awful murder of these children was forgotten. And we started, because we were watching on the big screen, the discussions, how big are her jugs?
And she is somebody, man. If every anchor, even the bad-looking ones, spent as much time getting ready to do the news as she must, I mean, really, wow, it's great.
That was one of the things that I noticed that. For a moment...
We got to get her on the show. She's been asked, hasn't she, to be on the show.
Reality set in for a moment, because it was like the Michael Jackson show's over, the 10 o'clock news comes on, three little kids are killed. We were all like, oh, that sucks. Then all of a sudden it was, man, look at her jugs. Look at the jugs on that TV lady. Sure did like it. And my wife said that from her perch upstairs, she was watching Friends and then watching Will and Gay, because Madonna was on BFD, that a couple of times when she was walking by, she had to shut the door because she heard some words being used, and I'm not talking about profanity, but some words that she didn't find to her liking. I think she may have heard the C-bomb dropped a couple of times, and heard a couple of other choice words.
CGRW.
Buzz just has a voice that carries.
That's the problem. I'm sorry.
It's amazing when we all get together with him that he is Mr. Trash Mouth.
I forget, and
The funniest with Buzz, though, is when everybody's laying down their cards. Like John Norman says, I won, pair of kings. And then someone looks over and goes, hey, Buzz, you have the winning hand. And Buzz goes, I
I do. Yes, I do.
That's right.
Yes,
I do. The game wouldn't be the same without you, Buzz.
I know. I enjoyed it. It's
Wouldn't
fun.
be the same without.
And I do. The stand-up dealing is just
Powerful, isn't it?
But it's
wonderful.
It's a way around the shaky hands.
Exactly.
And also, I've noticed, I'll give you another compliment.
Wow.
When you deal now, you don't go 1.
I count quietly now.
Two.
Right.
3. So Buzz has improved
Yes, practice.
his poker skills.
It's all about practice.
It's practicing and knowing the hands, and it doesn't take long to get into the rhythm of the game. I can play again. I can play right now.
So could I. I could play tonight. If you guys want to come over, we could set up the regular ante. If we did, and next time we'll do. That's how we'll do it.
Start with
Everybody puts in 10 or puts in 20, and
Right.
we'll figure out how much Rob's won.
Very good.
at the end of the night. You big dummy.
He's a savvy player.
He sure is.
He was on his game last night. He was really on his game.
Only there was some way to level the playing field on that.
But you know what? It is luck. I mean, at the bottom line, poker is luck.
No,
but
he's a card shark.
You got to know how to gamble.
Well, here's your tip-off also.
And I suck at wagering. I'm terrible at it.
When Rob shuffles, Rob shuffles like a dealer shuffles.
pro.
Yeah.
The rest of us we're fumbling to get the to go right. Meanwhile, Rob's talking, drinking, smoking, and eating while he's shuffling, and he's doing the like the accordion thing with
stuff,
I was really insulted when I did the Las Vegas style thing with the cards, and you thought I was going to do that. Like that was the way I was going to shuffle.
I just thought you were being lazy.
No,
Charlie shuffle.
I did the thing where you wipe the cards around the table a little bit, mix them up a little bit.
Works for me.
I just thought you were being lazy.
No,
I didn't realize that.
But it did take a while to get back to the shuffling, but I still suck at it.
Well, thanks everybody for coming over.
Thanks for
I had a
having us.
great time. I like having you guys come over.
Yeah, it was okay.
Phone number is 877-365-3636. We have $500 that you can win now if you can identify the secret sound. Be the 100th caller, and good luck, okay?
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Saturday night in America's heartland, and the Colemans are enjoying a sizzling plate of monkey fajitas. Thursday's a great night for monkey kebabs. And hey, Mom, after school, the kids really love fried monkey fingers. Grab it by the tail, throw it in the skillet. Tasty, nutritious, in just 20 minutes from cage to plate. Monkey. It's what's for dinner.
The Don and Mike Show. America's favorite coconut-headed MFers, Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
Yeah, right. Let's get a caller number 100. Let's see if we can give away some of this money. Hello, Don and Mike Show. Howdy.
Hello.
Hi, you're the 100th caller.
I am caller 100.
Yeah, what's your name?
James.
Jay, where you from?
Frederick, Maryland.
Beautiful, Fredneck, Maryland. That means you have won the quartet of concert tickets. Right. You get to see Santana, and then you get to see Chicago, and then you get to see Peter Gabriel, and then you get to see Boston. All of them at Nissan Pavilion. Various dates in June and July. For information on Santana, Peter Gabriel, Boston, and Chicago, go to NissanPavilion.com or Ticketmaster.com, okay? Sweet. Nice. Now, $500 with the secret sound, a common everyday sound. Here's the clues. Yellow, 16. Are you ready?
Yes.
Do you think you have a guess?
I think I have a guess.
Beautiful. Please don't answer till Mike sings like
Big Punisher.
Big Punisher. You got me there.
Caller, name this sound.
You are simply too hip for this room. Thank you. Wow. I mean, you had me yesterday with $50. 50 cents. I know who he is, but Big Punisher, don't know. I don't want to be a player no more. I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. Yeah. Very nice. Thank you. Oh, the Big Punisher's in my pants. But not on the side you think.
Big Punisher. Oh, you.
Hey, for $500, what is that sound? Give us a good guess.
Opening a can of tennis ball, tennis ball can.
Yeah, that is...
Good guess.
Good guess.
They're going to the back of the room. Not sure why.
Could you please
Dramatic moment.
repeat that again and be specific if it's opening or closing?
Opening a can of tennis balls.
My friend. Wow. Nah.
Oh.
I'm just effing with you.
Oh, we're sorry.
No.
That was about as cruel as you've ever been.
You never bluff.
All right, my friend. No. Couldn't be further away from what it is. But thank you. Don't forget that every guess is
It's a clue for you.
Clue for you. Good one though. Thank you. It has nothing to do with a can of any kind. That's a free clue. Don't be mad at me, Rob, for giving that away.
How could I be mad?
How could you?
How could he be mad?
With all that money. Let me see. Oh, my brother. Oh, we got to dial my brother up. I promised you yesterday we'd get an update from Jimmy, who's on the road right now.
Or the human fertility drug.
Topics for my brother Jim. His current job situation.
Okay.
Baby's mama. Don't know how much of that he's going to want to talk about with the various babies.
Right.
Court cases pending. How's the Jaguar running?
Yeah.
Right. What's he been hunting? And what he's got planned for the big upcoming weekend. So let's call Wisconsin. My brother Jim, who's always a very popular feature on the show.
We love him.
I have a good time talking to him in real life.
I bet you do. He's a good guy.
It's more fun talking to him on the radio, though. Although he's now finding boundaries.
Hello.
Like everybody in my family. Hi, bud.
Hey, dude.
Hey, you fag.
Hey, man.
It's
You homo? I can't talk too long.
well, why is that? What are you doing?
I'm unloading fiber.
Unloading fiber.
Well, that was. Are you going number 2 or what?
No.
Is it like Life cereal?
It's fiber that makes the concrete stick together better.
Oh.
All right, so let me see. I'm going through the list now with you, my real life brother Jim. Your current job. You've changed jobs since the last time we talked to you.
Yeah.
On the air, you're. There's a working man.
Yeah.
Jimmy, your current job is
Cement driver again.
cement driver again.
Yeah.
Baby's mama. Do you want to discuss any of the baby's mamas?
Nah, she's considering me a meal ticket. She's a money-grubbing little so-and-so.
You can use any word except the C word.
Bitch.
Bitch.
A little money-grubbing bitch.
Any court cases pending that you'd like to discuss?
No. She called me today, though.
The money-grubbing baby's mama? Yeah, and?
Yeah, she called me today, so there's new developments, but I don't want to talk about that.
All right, I was
I'll talk to you about it this weekend, though.
Okay. See, I was telling you, just like with my wife and her family and everything, you know, every once in a while we run into these areas where
All right, I'm not going to ask
not everything's an open book.
I'm not going to ask any details at all. I just will ask this one question, Jim, because it came up the other day, and Don, I think, knew, but I want to get a confirmation on it. How many children have you fathered?
3.
Oh,
Too bad. 3
Three.
And
that I know of.
that you know of.
See, Mike, now we're getting into the
part we can't talk about.
Into the underbelly.
Right.
How many pending court cases are you working on right now?
Just the one.
Just the one. All right, now we're past the bad stuff. How's the Jaguar running?
Oh, it's running great, man.
Running great.
It's running great.
Have you put a lot of time into it?
Considerable amount.
What have you done to it?
I just tuned it up. Yeah, new fuel filter, air filter, new tires, stuff like that. Got some extras to make it look pretty.
You know, there's a guy who calls the show all the time who claims you're black.
Oh yeah, I think he called that one time.
Yeah, and the reason he says you got so many babies with so many girls, and that you drive a fancy car, and I'm not going to lecture you.
It's a black guy that claims Jimmy's black.
Yeah,
That's right.
I'm not going to lecture you because it's not my place. I'm just your brother. But the money, like for the tires and fixing the engine up and everything, would that money be better spent for rent and electricity and mortgage and
Oh yeah, all that's taken care of. Yeah.
So
that's all taken care of. But
so you're doing okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
for the time being.
Okay, and you know I'm going to say this to you, Dan, half kiddingly and half seriously. If you're doing so great, when am I going to see some of that money back that I loaned you? That I thought the money
I'm
that
not doing great. So don't get me wrong.
That's good.
I'm making
Okay.
ends meet.
All right,
But I'm not doing great.
Jimmy, I'm not busting
If
your
you
balls.
want, I'll start sending you some money every month.
No, I'm not. I'm just busting your balls. I'm just kidding you.
Oh man,
I'm just
I didn't know
kidding.
you were that much of a ball buster.
Yeah, of course I am.
Good.
Well, listen,
I'm your brother.
You know, he
I
sounds
know-
like he's in good spirits, so he
Yeah.
sounds like he's very up.
I know. I'm just still a little steamed that you called me and saying it's an emergency. I absolutely got to have this money overnight, and I got to go through all kinds of crap to get you this money overnight for this emergency. And as it turns out, the emergency is just to get the extra $1,000 so you can buy a Jaguar.
Oh no, that wasn't it at all.
Well,
No, it was an emergency. I had to get to my job and all that. And when the Cadillac took a dump, I had no wheels.
So you had to get a car.
I had to, yeah.
Okay.
And it's
Yeah,
a Jaguar.
you know, after I talked to you the next day, we saw that Jaguar, and it was a good deal.
It was a bargain.
You know.
Okay.
So
I mean, it was just a car.
It was an emergency.
You know
I
what?
ain't gonna scam you.
Listen, it's never really a loan. I don't care. I'm just busting your balls.
Oh man.
I'm just.
All right. Well, hey, I got something else to tell you though.
What's that?
You know,
What?
I'll be out in Washington in 2 weeks.
There you
for about
go.
a week and a half.
Hey.
Oh, great news.
There you go. You bringing a truck?
What?
Are you driving a truck?
No.
No,
I'm just gonna come out for a while.
Well, now,
I'm gonna stay at your house.
what is, see, the thing is,
Oh,
Jimmy
man,
play
I'm
cards?
busting your balls. Thought I might go over to the beach condo and hang out there. You know, drink your beer,
Because I
smoke
told
your cigars.
I told you, we don't smoke the same cigars anymore, pal.
Oh, well, no, I like a good cigar once in a while.
There you go.
I told
Some
you.
Havanas or
Now,
whatever you call them.
You know, he's got a lot of extra ones. He could probably send you some.
Hey, shut up.
Look good on that Jag.
I know you don't smoke them blunt cigars no more.
No, I don't. You're goddamn right. And you should stop doing that.
Well,
Do you inhale them?
no, I don't inhale.
Okay.
Good.
Mike, he's not talking about the regular cigars like you and I smoke.
Oh, when you say blunt, you're talking about others. Well, those are cigarettes, technically.
Not if you roll them the way my brother does.
Oh, really?
They're
Well,
big.
if I remember correctly, here last month, you told me come on out any time.
Now, when we were talking, I said come anytime, but we were also talking about like around the 4th of July when you could bring your family.
Yeah, I'll come out then too, but I was thinking here in a couple weeks.
Jimmy Fatty.
Well, you're welcome anytime, but I do believe
There you go.
this is just a bluff.
We'll see in a couple weeks.
He's dialed in on the beach property.
I'll have the trunk of the Jaguar packed and the back seat packed.
I tell you what, listen, I love you. I love you, and I'd do anything for you. But there's no way you're going to get in that Ocean City place by yourself.
Why not?
There's no way.
Well, Freda's mom and dad live over there. They can keep an eye on it.
Okay.
On me.
Okay, first, hello. Keep track of current events. I know I told you this. Freda's dad died in December.
Oh, that's right. Oh, man, I'm sorry.
Okay, so
I'm an airhead.
So it's no, you're a pothead, but it's okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Don't say the S word.
That's funny.
Ixnay.
Don't say the S word. So Freda's mom and dad couldn't keep an eye on you, and I don't want to impose on my sweet mother-in-law saying, please watch my brother. The new place we have is not next door to them anymore. We moved far away from there. But this summer, you want to come out. If you want to come out with your daughter, and any of the other kids that you have, you're welcome. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I can get the time off of work. I just started this job, and now we're in the concrete season. So
When did you start the job, Jimmy?
last week.
Wow.
Well, I think if you hold on to this job, it's now almost May. It's the last week of April. If you hold on to it through May and June through 2 months, maybe you could get a week off around the 4th of July.
Yeah,
And
I
then-
don't know, though. Because, a lot of these concrete places don't really like you to take your vacation during summer because that's the busiest time.
So you got to hang in there.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'll be out this fall when we get laid off for the winter.
Very good.
we can pal around, buddy.
Yeah, because we got so much in common, me and you.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
We could sit back and watch monster trucks and NASCAR.
Hey, Jimmy.
I'll take you to school on that.
Jimmy, I like NASCAR.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Who do you like?
I like 88, Dale Jarrett.
Oh, man.
Why? What's wrong?
I'm a Gordon fan.
Faggot.
No.
Faggot.
He's not.
You like
Faggot.
number 24?
Yeah, he won 2 weeks ago. He's going to win Sunday, too.
Where's the race Sunday?
I'm not sure.
Do you have any on your Jag? Do you have a NASCAR number in the window of your Jag?
It's funny you say that. In the 2 back windows, I got that number 24.
Hey.
You know what I'm seeing more and more, and I mentioned this the other day. I'm seeing the number 3. God bless you. The number 3 that for Dale Senior, the 3 that has the halo and little angel wings on it.
There you go.
I'm seeing that one everywhere.
God needed a driver.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've seen those too.
So you're going to be doing some NASCAR watching this weekend. Are you planning on killing any of God's creatures this weekend?
No, hey, you know what, though?
What?
You know what was really strange this morning, coming to work?
What?
I saw an albino deer.
Wow. Really? We used to have one of those.
I swear.
You know what? We used to have one of those in my neighborhood. Those are very rare.
How come you just didn't run him over with a car?
Yeah.
Would you?
You didn't run over an albino one.
Would you
Those
shoot?
are kind of rare.
Would you shoot an albino deer?
No, you can't. They're against the law.
Yeah, it's illegal.
You can headshot them with your car, though.
Right. Yeah, then it wouldn't be an accident.
You can hit them with your car and you can keep them, but
What are your
I don't want to mess up the Jag.
What are your weekend what are your weekend plans?
Pick Rachel up tonight. I might have to work tomorrow. I just sit around, enjoy my kids.
Mm-hmm. Sit around, enjoy the kids.
Good man.
Yeah.
Good man. And
That's what every other weekend's about.
What is
Amen, brother. I can relate to that.
What is the beverage of choice these days for you, James?
Killian's.
Killian's Red?
Or Coca-Cola.
Or Coca-Cola.
Very good.
If I'm drinking beer, it's Killian's.
Killian's. All right. Let me see. What's the last movie you saw?
The last movie I saw. Jeez.
Raiders of the Lost Ark?
No.
Titanic?
Tell me some of the new releases. I just saw a couple new releases.
Jesus, I don't know. What the hell is that?
What would he go see?
I got a list here. Hold on a second. Rob, where's that list?
Thank you. For new releases. About Schmidt?
No.
Anger management?
No, I want to go see that this weekend.
The Wild Thornberrys
I'm on
movie?
DVD. That's already out to rent, though, but it's kind of a new release.
I don't know.
I just saw a couple of them.
DVD.
Can't remember them, though.
You remember what it was about?
No.
No. All right.
You name it, now I'll tell you.
There are a lot of movies out, you know.
Yeah.
Was it Kangaroo Jack?
Nope.
Good call, Rob.
Do you know the movie Kangaroo Jack?
Who?
Are you familiar with the movie about the talking kangaroo?
No.
Was it The Pianist?
Hey, how about Old School? Have you seen Old School?
No.
I think you'll like that.
Oh.
I loved it. That's a
How about
great.
Jackass the movie?
Yeah, I saw that.
There we go.
You like that
It was
one?
pretty funny till the guy started eating.
I mean, they're probably going to delete that out. You probably have to say
Pete.
snow cone of number 1.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Snow cone of number 1. And how long is your hair these days?
Short.
Short.
Oh, you got it short. That's good.
Yeah, so, at my collar, above my ears. I look respectable.
Hey, you want to talk to
So
someone?
when I come out to Washington, man, you won't be embarrassed.
No, never. You never embarrass me, Jimmy.
Got to get him.
Yeah, okay.
Got to get him in the studio when he comes.
Telling me I used to look like Kurt Cobain. And
You did look like
You
Kurt
did.
Cobain.
You were a cross between Kurt Cobain and Jesus Christ.
yeah, but
Absolutely.
see, I used to wash my hair every day, though, so I couldn't look like Kurt Cobain.
But I mean, your hair and the way your face looked, and the
Even when you washed your hair,
the redness of the eyes.
Jimmy, you want to take some phone calls?
Yeah, real quick.
All right, real quick. Let's go to Skip in California. Wants to talk to Jimmy. Skip.
What's up, my man? What's up with you? Yo, Jim, from one brother to another, I know that she got no legal problems, but you know what? She can just showing up at the NAACP. They always have brothers out, dog. You know your brother's a black man. Why don't you go ahead and get him to admit it?
Is this the guy?
Get your brother admit he a black man, dog. I'm not going to quit because I know he got some brother up in him. That's Rob.
You know, we're both adopted. Who knows?
Yeah.
He might. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Possible.
Yeah, I have a comment about Jimmy.
Well, he's on the phone.
I love you, first of all, buddy, but I spent all night thinking about you, and the way my math works is like by the time all your kids grow up, like the ones you know about and the ones you don't know about, there'll be like a 30% chance of everybody in the world having incestual sex.
I believe that guy's trying to make some kind of intellectual joke about the number of children you have.
Not working.
Let's go to another.
Three ain't bad.
I found that last call very
There's people out
disturbing.
there got 4, 5, 11 kids.
Hello,
What about
Keith.
that?
Keith in Las Vegas. Keith.
What's up? What's up, Jimmy?
What's up with you?
What's crackin', man? hey, Jimmy. What you got on that Jag? You got that Jag sitting on some dubs?
No, I got some BF Goodriches and the stock rims.
How much those cost you?
$500 for all the tires.
Oh, okay.
Stock rims came with the car.
All right.
I want to get some of those cool spinner rims, though.
Okay, well, Don,
Brothers got out in L.A.
why Don hating on you like that, man? You see he trying to cut side jokes on you. You know you owe me some money. That's all right. He riding clean, though, Don. That's right.
I wish you guys would start speaking white for a second.
Jimmy seems to be hanging in there with us. And what are those hubcaps called again? Spinners. Spinners. I saw spinners down in South Beach. Spinners on a Hummer. It's a good look.
Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Radio gods.
Howdy.
Hey, we need to hear about the parents. Jimmy's visits are never complete until we hear about the parents.
You mean Sam and Fran?
Yeah, we love it when you guys talk,
I don't
want to talk about them.
Yeah, they they're dead to us.
Yeah, but it's like therapy for you guys when you guys go on that.
Yeah, but we're past it now, my friend.
All right.
All right, thank you though.
Yeah, they're history.
Bye. All right, one more call. Okay, let's and Jimmy, it's from someone nearby, a guy in Green Bay, Andrew.
Oh.
Yeah, Jimmy, you need a good family lawyer. I know one down in Milwaukee. It's my mother, as a matter of fact.
I can't hear you.
If you need a good family lawyer, I know a good one. My mother's a practicing attorney down in Milwaukee.
Would she handle?
Milwaukee.
Yep.
Would she handle Jimmy's case for free?
I don't know. Ask her.
You ask her.
You ask.
You ask her and call back, okay? All right, bye-bye.
Peace.
Whatever.
My mommy's a lawyer.
Well, Jimmy, another great chat with you.
Yeah.
As always, I want to end up on a positive note. Do you have any words of wisdom for our listeners as they head into this joyous weekend?
Oh, man, just party. Party your ass off.
Party your ass off.
Yeah.
Strong words from Jimmy.
All right.
Let's do it in the Jaguar.
And listen, the station you listen to is on in Madison. Have you figured out yet if it's live or tape delay?
Well, like I said, the last time I heard you was on the 15th, and you guys were talking about tax day, so I kind of put 2 and 2 together, you know.
He was telling me.
But I don't know. I'm in Lake Geneva, and I can't pick it up from over here.
All right. Well, he was telling me he's not sure exactly if we're on live in Madison or part live and part tape delay.
Yeah, God forbid they call us from that station and let us know.
Right. All right. Well,
Yeah. Do you ever get any calls from that station?
Yeah, we do.
yeah, well, you're allowed to call us from Mad City.
Good. Well, tell them, man, I need an attorney.
All right. The word's out there. Well, listen.
Tell them to call the station. You can give them my number.
All right.
And what can you afford to pay, Jimmy? What are you looking to pay?
$20 an hour.
$20 an hour.
All right. All right. Listen, I'll talk to you this weekend.
Okay, dude.
All right. I love you.
Love you too.
All right. I'll see you later.
Okay, bye.
All right. Bye. Bye.
Okay, let me make that appeal for Jimmy. If there is an attorney/fry cook out and available, Jimmy would like you to do the legal work for $20 an hour.
There he is. He's the real deal, man.
He was. He's up.
Yeah.
He's happy. He seems to like. Whenever he is working, do you know that?
That's happy.
That's when he's happy.
He's happy. Yeah. I love him. He's a pain in the ass. I love him, though. Hello, Don and Mike.
Don and Mike, how are you doing?
We're doing great.
Good. Hey, I got some information on the Madison station for you.
Yes.
You are on live, but only for 2 hours.
See, that's like a weird CF.
Here's something even weirder. The station is owned by Mel's son.
Yes, we are well aware of that, which is why we never rave out about that station.
We will never complain.
Nope. They do give us the full replay the following day, so we actually get 6 continuous hours of Don and Mike.
I got you. All right, good. Thanks, my friend.
No problem. Take care.
That's 100X in Madison. Cool. It was real weird when we were at the Final Four. Mel's son, Mel Karmazin's son, who owns the station in Madison, Wisconsin that we're on, he was there.
I think he does a show on that station.
It was spooky because it's like looking at Mel.
Yeah.
A younger version.
Young, handsome.
Of course.
Striking.
Goes without saying.
Got to break right here. We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Now you two are taking a time out.
The Don and Mike Show. You can call Don and Mike anytime. America, 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe it.
Oh, you just think you're so smart, don't you?
America's favorite damn dummies, Don and Mike.
That was for my parents. This is what they used to call my brother and I. Damn dummies. My brother and me.
Damn dummies.
Hi, baby.
Hi, sweetie. Thanks for protecting our beach house.
Here she is, the hostess with the mostest from our poker game last night.
Yes. Mrs. Geronimo,
Yes.
thank you for a lovely evening last night.
Oh, you're welcome, Eddie Haskell. I'm glad you came.
Thank you, Freda.
Baby, you're the greatest. Really, I mean that. When all the guys came over, my wife had the food ready, the booze ready, and as I mentioned, it took my gentle prodding.
Right. When you give me the thumb out the door motion.
As I said, I thought that went well.
Well, the thing is, you would just, it was a guy's thing, and honey, like I told you when I was walking upstairs, as soon as you walked out of the room, I swear on my life, Mike let out a gigantic burp, and Joe burped, and then we started talking the kind of stuff that you don't like to hear.
Well, all I was going to do was have my one little drink with you guys because it's sad when you have to drink alone. But
I don't think it's sad when you have to drink alone.
Well, I dumped my drink in a little pouch and went upstairs by myself.
You mean you dumped your drink out?
Yeah.
She's saying that for sympathy.
It's working on me.
Don't worry, she
likes Buzz's drink. She likes the dirty martini.
Yeah, she does.
I'm wearing a T-shirt right now that says Martini Girl on it.
Well, that's
and
you.
I'm figuring I'm going to the beach. I have this T-shirt that says Martini Girl and a new hairdo. And I figure somebody at some bar will buy me a martini. Then I won't drink alone.
Wow.
That's why you wear the T-shirt.
See, this is the thing.
It's pretty subtle.
This is how my wife F's with me. You know, it's like she said something like that, and I'll stew on that.
Yeah.
You know, now if I said, well, first off, how ridiculous a premise is this? If I was to say that I was going to go
with
out...
what you're wearing, somebody might buy you a professional football team.
Go out and
if you want a Martini Boy shirt, I'll have one made for you, my darling.
But you wouldn't like it if I said, I'm going out tonight to a bar, and maybe I'd have a shirt on. Well, the shirt would have to say something like stud. You know, I mean, something unrealistic, but something, you know.
My shirt doesn't say F me. It just says Martini on it. So I wouldn't mind if somebody buys you a martini.
Oh, okay.
Huh. How about a T-shirt that says "Sample the goods" with an arrow pointing down?
No, I think that's a little over the line.
Okay.
I would rather you drink alone. I don't like the thought. I don't like the thought of you going out to bars.
So you would rather you be happy than I be happy, even though nothing was going to happen. You'd rather yourself not be uncomfortable or worried than just to see me, not lonely.
No, listen. How many times? Seriously, baby, how many times have we had this discussion? Go out as much as you want with your girlfriends, but when you go out with the thought that we're going to meet guys and just talk to them, and you have this naive Pollyanna mindset that all the guys that you meet in the bars are just going to talk to you, and that you show them your ring, that you're married, and that...
Yeah, and what's going to happen?
That they don't want to F you.
Well, what do I care what they want?
Listen, it pisses me off. It just pisses me off.
Somebody should want to have Margaret Thatcher or something. It doesn't mean that I have her.
You should not.
I know when you see certain women on television, you want them.
Okay.
Does that bother them or me?
Hold on a second. But I'm watching them on television. I'm not sitting next to them at a bar with a T-shirt on.
When Bonnie Bernstein comes in, or one of those, or naked women that are good-looking, if you want
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. I don't have a shot with any woman on the planet except you.
Exactly. And they don't have a shot. No one has a shot with me except for you, my darling.
Well, that's sweet, and that's where it should end.
And that's.
Well, shut up, Mike.
Because traveling down a bumpy road.
Yes.
Yeah, you're the only one that has a shot with me. So it's like when you.
I just don't like to hear that you're going to be going out tonight with a T-shirt that says "Martini Girl," going to different bars, talking to different dudes.
I hear a song is what I hear, "Martini Girl."
Even if you think in your head, and I believe you, that nothing will happen, those guys, I'd rather have you go out with a shirt on that says, "I'm married. You don't have a chance of getting in my pants."
Well, you buy me a shirt like that, I'd be happy to wear it.
If you do go out to a bar with a Martini Girl T-shirt,
yeah,
I really think you ought to make this hard and fast rule. Okay, this should really be the rule. Any guy that comes up to you and says anything even remotely like this, "So you like martinis, huh?" You shouldn't speak to him.
Well, how will I get them to buy me martinis if I don't speak to them?
Honey, listen.
No, I mean, if he comes up to you and said, and hands you a drink, that's fine, but
I work hard to make a good living. You can afford to buy your own drinks.
I know, but I get lonely, just like I was last night.
Listen, go get your own friends. How often?
Sorry,
how often?
I'm not as social and gregarious as you with all your friends.
No,
that's my problem.
That's what I'm saying. That's what's funny about the situation. How often do I ever have friends over?
I just wanted
Never.
to visit with one drink. That was all I was asking.
And all I did was go over after you'd been hanging around for about 10 minutes and just gave you the sign, like, time to go upstairs now.
Time's up.
That's it.
You've done your work, little woman. Go upstairs. Leave us alone.
Didn't I profusely say thank you? You've done a wonderful job.
Yeah.
With all the.
Yes, you did.
I did.
Right.
And
all the look I gave you.
And I just said it's boys' time. I invite the guys over so the guys can play poker, not so that the guys have to be on their best behavior because you're sitting in the room. Because there's a definite difference.
That's right, and I think that's a crowd of angelic boys. Yeah, I don't know anything about those guys.
All right. Listen, there are.
Okay, well, I'm at the toll, and I've got to pay so that I can go down and get a martini at the beach. So I got to go.
You love to f with my mind, don't you?
I told you. I tell you, I love you all the time, Sugar Bear.
I know, and I know what this is. I know exactly what it is.
Oh yeah, what is it? I'm being good cop, bad.
No, it's what we discussed this morning. I just have to get ready for it.
All right. Yeah, the one you weren't going to talk about in the air. Thank you very much.
I won't.
All right.
I won't. I love you.
Baby, love you too.
Okay.
Bye.
Honey?
Yeah?
You're my emotional terrorist. You're the Osama bin Laden of my life. I love you.
Well, you just set up your homeland defenses, baby. You can handle it.
Hey, I like this. This is good.
I will.
All right.
Okay.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye. Have a good time tonight. Going to a bar to meet the other guys. Jesus Christ. You're the Saddam Hussein of my heart.
You're my emotional terrorist. It's a good line.
Jesus.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. I mean, and look at me. Like, I got a shot with a chick? Really?
Hey.
Come on.
Don't underestimate.
Hey. Like, I got to... Look at me.
Sure.
Look at me. I'm 44 years old, and I'm dressed like I'm 13. Do you realize today...
the age has nothing to do with anything, which I've established, but I will tell you, you are dressed like a toddler today.
I have on a Green Bay Packers...
Based on the ensemble. I mean, if you were wearing long pants, it would be different, but it's the short pants with the football socks on.
Well, it's it's
the coach outfit.
I've got a pair of khaki shorts on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my socks have Green Bay Packer helmets on them.
Very nice.
You could be dressed like Engelbert Humperdinck over here.
I know. And I'll tell you that the outfit that I have a Packers sweatshirt on and Packers socks. White socks that have Packers helmets on them. And I went into a store today to buy a shirt because this weekend, Robbie's son, Robert Tripp, is being christened. And, we're the proud godparents. And, I went to buy a new dress-up shirt. And I walked out of the store because the guy was just such a nimrod. I'm standing there, and I was looking at, all these shirts and I'm trying to figure out what would be the nice shirt to go with this suit. He says, can I help you? Because all the shirts are behind glass. And I said, yeah, I'm looking for something in that color with a 17 neck. And the guy says, let me look. And while he's looking for the shirt, he looks at my sweatshirt, which says Green Bay Packers, has a giant G on it, and has green and gold piping on the sleeves, and my socks, which have Packer football helmets on them. He stops for a minute, and he goes, are you a Packer fan? And I said, yes, I am. And he said,
see, now that's where you don't have any fun. That's where you really don't have any fun.
Then he said,
you're supposed to look at him, really, you're supposed to look at him and say, no.
Then he says, are you from that area? And I get that a lot. And I said, well, actually, I spent part of my childhood in Wisconsin. And this is where the guy lost me. He said, that's where cheese is from, right? God. I swear to Christ. I swear to Christ. And it was that point I said, you know what, I'm going to just walk around and I'm out of here. I'll come back. And I just didn't go back.
See, the way to do that, though, to make the guy go away, so are you a Packer fan? And you look at him dead in the eye without even flinching and go, no, I'm not.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Hello, Don and Mike Show.
Huh?
Yeah, hello.
Hey, I just want to let you know I was agreeing with you about Freda.
Well, listen, you understand that also I play things up on the radio. I know that my wife's not going to go F anybody at a bar tonight. She'll go have a drink.
Yeah, but still, I mean, if we wanted to talk to them, I mean, we'd all be gay.
Pardon me?
If we actually wanted to talk to them, we'd just be gay.
Your cell phone is unusable.
Yeah. Get a better phone. Hi, Don and Mike Show.
No complaint.
Don.
Yes.
If I saw the Martini Girl shirt, I'd think, hey, that's kind of cute. But if I saw the shirt that you were talking about, that I'm married, you have no chance in hell, I think me and most other guys would try twice as hard to get her.
You think so? Well, she wouldn't wear either one. I mean, I can never tell her what to do anyway. Hello, Don and Mike.
Thanks for calling, a-hole.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Hey, I had an exact same situation. Been married 15 years. I got a really beautiful wife, 3 beautiful kids. I was out of town. The kids are just getting on school age, so my wife decides, she wants to do something, get out of the house. So she takes a bartending class. So she ends up working at a Marriott one weekend, one night. And I'm out of town. She's working a banquet hall as a, pouring drinks. And so I talked to her that night. I said, so how'd it go? She's fine. I said, so any guys hit on you? Because, she's good looking.
Right.
And she's like, no. And I'm like, come on, you're not telling the truth. And she's trying to save my feelings. And I'm like, all right, fine. So anyway, finally we get down to it, right? Well, it's not about Freda. It's not about Don. It's not about me or my wife. The fact of the matter is, this guy, he says to her, hey, you want to go out and have a drink after work? She goes, well, no, I'm married, and it's been nice talking to you, nice working with you. Well, that's okay. Your husband's out of town. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if I, just came over for a drink.
See?
Guys, so it's not appropriate for women to be out there. It's not appropriate.
I wouldn't go that far.
It's not appropriate.
So what he is saying is that he has now forbidden any woman who is married from working in the service industry.
It's not appropriate. Hello, Don.
Well, basically, it's not appropriate, I think, what he said for women to go out.
Right.
Oh, you're on the air. Hi.
Hey, Don.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to be complete. I have 2 things I need to say to you.
Yes.
I feel your pain.
Thank you.
And you know what? I was weak for a minute. And then I realized I have to be the smart one because I think they know that they do this to you. This is my example. My girl said, I like to feel attractive. I like to feel that people find me attractive. Well, God, don't I find you attractive? Why do you have to have that from everyone else? And I'm not a jealous person, but don't wear your clothes with you can see the thong in the back. I don't like that.
I love that
I
look.
can't tell you. Listen,
I love
like
incidentally, as somebody who is out in the bars and is single again, I would like to say I love the thong look.
I cannot tell you how many times my wife is getting ready to go out, and I say, "You realize with those pants you're wearing, I can see your thong, and I can see all the way. I can see down to your pootie cat."
But really, I don't know if I'm.
And we like that. And another statement I want to make: didn't she like you when you were 13 years old when she first met you? You still dress the same. Just like you still wear the Green Bay Packers, right?
Can I really? Maybe I'm speaking for myself, but really, and maybe it's because I've been married twice, and maybe it's because you're
single and you don't have a wife right now.
And I don't have a wife, but I mean, really.
And he's laughing. He's laughing.
No, shut up for a second. Hold on a second.
I hung up on him.
But I don't know if I speak for all single guys that maybe never have been married, or guys that have been married, whatever. I mean, if I see a woman's got a big rock on her hand, I mean, I'm in the other direction. Well, I mean, I'm not down with that. I mean, really not at all.
But you and I both know there's a lot of guys who just if she's married, that makes her safer.
There are a lot of women who think that way as well.
I suppose myself. I mean, it's like, I mean, I've been on the other side, and I don't want to deal with that.
Don and Mike.
Hi, Don.
Hi.
And Mike. Hi, guys.
Hi.
I kind of agree that I wouldn't want my wife out there looking good on the town without me also.
And my wife does look good. Let me say that about her, too. She's a handsome, I mean it. Goddamn
my wife's good looking, too. But I also want you to know how lucky you are that she lets you do the stuff you do at work. My wife would kill me to look at naked girls at my work.
Listen, think about it logically.
You gotta go both ways.
No. Think about it logically. How often do we look at naked girls at work?
I know, but my wife won't let me see one at a strip club. I told her one time.
Well, then you're really more pussy whipped than I am, because I can go to a titty bar if I want.
Hey, I'm with you. But you got to feel lucky that she lets you do that stuff. I've been married for 20 years, 21 next month.
This is the mentality that we men must fight off. We're lucky that our wives will let us do something.
Well, that's true. That sounds...
Come on,
you're right, but
come on. I mean, I know we're all pussy whipped, and I'm the king. Trust me, I'm the Superman of pussy whipped.
But you still get to do a lot of stuff at work that most men, I think.
Hold it now. Wait, I got to interrupt you again. You get to do. You get that. You imply that somebody is letting somebody do something.
And what? Let's say on the days we have strip trivia, what do we get to do? We get to do nothing more than you would get to do if you went into a titty bar.
Yeah, there's a difference, though.
And you sit down. Yeah, well, we don't have to pay for it.
No, the difference is we got
to talk to them and see them up close.
Look, I mean, and I'm speaking honestly here. What we're doing when that's happening too, yes, is it, do you enjoy looking at women, good-looking women, if they're naked in the street? Sure, of course. But the fact is, when we have women, the difference between us doing that in here and going out to a titty bar is the fact that when we have that in here, we're also talking about it, making sure it sounds good to everybody that's listening, making sure it keeps moving, and we're doing a show. Right. It's not the same as if you're sitting there, laying back with your feet up, having a cold beer, and and just sitting there and doing what men do in strip joints, which is why when you go to a man's strip joint, you hear silence when the song stops, and when you go to a woman's strip joint, you hear them all screaming. And guys just sit there and stare and breathe.
And really, Freda doesn't give me a hard time about that anymore. We really don't have...
that's what you're lucky about. I hope I see Freda out tonight. Woo!
Oh, F you. Yeah.
There you go.
Get out of here.
Yeah, but, trust me, for some women it's an issue.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
Don.
Hello.
Yeah, it's Paul from Philly. Hey. I'm just weighing in on this. I'm in the same situation as you. I'm a big fat guy with a really hot wife. And I love going out to bars and stuff like that, and I'll walk away, and I'll love watching guys walk over and hit on her. I think it's great. It's like, I'll sit there and say, yeah, I'm going to go home and bang her tonight,
Well, good for you.
You're not big into a compliment.
I'm not like that. First off, I'm in real life, I'm very introverted. I'm shy.
Hey, you're protective when you're out with your wife. You're kind of protective if a guy... approaches her.
I get pissed.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's fine. I think she probably appreciates that.
I get pissed. I know I give off that vibe. When we go somewhere, I give off that vibe that's just like, hey, leave her alone.
You know what?
If I could, I'd go number one on her, like animals do.
You know what? If I'm out and a guy behaves like that and he's with his wife or his girlfriend and stuff like that, I respect the guy for that.
Hello, Don and Mike. Hello?
Don and Mike.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
I'm saying our names 8,000 times and waiting for you to scream back. Dynamite!
Why, my bad. Hey, I just want to say my girlfriend...
My bad, I'm sorry. That's it. He's disqualified.
That's it, you're out. Last call, Dynamite, hello.
Hello, Dynamite?
Yes.
Man, I just want you. I feel what you're going through, Don, because I'm recently divorced, and man, it started just like that. She want to go out with her friends and go party, and what I got was that all of a sudden she started seeing other people. But you shouldn't feel bad because your wife loves you very much.
I know she does, and I love her very much, and I think I'm fully within my rights to say I'm not happy. Now, I can't... That's one thing I love about her is the fact that she's independent, and she never listens to what I say. She does whatever she wants, but I'm within my rights to say it makes me uncomfortable, the thought that tonight she's going to be hot, wearing her Martini Girl shirt, going out to a bar, meeting strange guys, while I'm sitting on...
Is she really going out to a bar, though?
Yeah.
She's still coming home to you, though, right?
No, she's up in Ocean City.
She's not even...
Listen, you can't drop the S-bomb. And, dude, see, here's the thing. She's going out of town. I got to work tomorrow. Tomorrow's the NFL draft. I'm working for 6 hours tomorrow.
That's right, here in Washington, D.C. Please listen to Don Geronimo, who will be hosting the draft show tomorrow.
Tomorrow. I got to work. I got to work for 6 hours tomorrow.
Call her up at 2 o'clock, man. Let's see what she's doing. That's what I would do.
See, I'm too lazy to do that. 2 o'clock in the morning, man.
You want me to call her?
Sack time.
I'll be up.
Yeah. Listen, everybody, I'm playing for the radio. Part of it pisses me off, but whatever. Whatever she's going to do, she's going to do. That's one thing I've learned, and she's learned about me, too. I can't stop anything she does, and she can't stop anything that I do.
And you know what I've learned?
What?
Nothing. I've learned nothing.
Don and Mike.
Oh, dear.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, Don.
Hi.
Hey, man. Look, you ain't got nothing to worry about, brother.
I know. Okay, bro.
Look,
Hey.
You make all the money. She's going to go out. Sure, there's going to be some guys out there, but at the end of the night...
It ain't the money. Listen, she married me when I was bankrupt.
Yeah, but where's she going to go,
No, but women never leave guys that make a lot of money.
Hello, John and Mike show. See, a lot of the stuff that Mike says, I wish I could play the laugh track, but like you've had 2 or 3 good ones thus far. They're very,
I know,
very dry.
Yeah, well, it has to be. It has to be dry.
Hello.
Hey, Don.
Yeah.
Don't you pay for it?
Yeah. That's not making the air. He just dropped the... He said, you effing own her. She's your effing property.
I do love guys. I'm so glad we're number 1 in guys, really. Okay. Sometimes it's fun.
I'll report on Monday and let you know what happened.
Very good.
Okay? Although I'm sure nothing will happen.
Of course.
And me, like what's she got to worry about with me? She knows tonight, no matter where she is, no matter what bar she's at, no matter how many good-looking George Clooney's are walking up to her with her Martini Girl T-shirt on, she knows she can call me and I'll be in front of my best friend, the TV set, watching America's Funniest Home Videos, drinking alone, something I have no problem doing. We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
When he's crying, to keep him from crying, you have to do one thing. What? I have to stand in front of him and...
Dad! Really?
Yes. And he stops crying. His tears turn to laughter. And he starts happy. He smiles.
And do you do your moonwalk with him?
Yeah, I do all kind of move. Move, and then he...
Dad!
He stops crying.
He stops crying?
Stops
you
crying.
must do a lot of dancing.
I do a lot of dancing, yeah.
The Don and Mike Show. It's where wrongs are righted and rights are eliminated. The Don and Mike Show.
Mike was nice enough to squeeze in a plug. Let me mention tomorrow, if you live here in D.C., Larry Michael and I will be live from FedEx Field for the draft show. That'll be tomorrow. It's one of those marathon deals. It's noon till 6, and the local team, the Redskins, don't even have a pick until the 4th round.
Wow. But you will certainly be talking about what they might do the next day.
Yeah, basically we talk about every other team in the NFL except the Redskins, and it's a lot of fun, and it's live radio, and things always go wrong. So
I mean, you won't be talking about the Redskins at all?
Well, they don't have a pick until the 4th round.
Oh, okay.
But we'll be talking about the Giants, Mike.
Okay, good.
I think what America really wants to know is, will you do a crossover with Pat Goss?
Listen tomorrow at noon and you'll find out.
What about the Eagles?
Here on WJFK. Yeah, they got a lot of picks.
Okay.
They got a lot of second-round picks. I bet your ass. Seahawks, yeah. All the cities we broadcast to that have teams.
Packers
have picks. Packers have one of the last picks in the first round. Yeah, so we'll be able to talk about all those teams.
Good.
Except the team that we're broadcasting for, the Redskins.
Right.
Anyway, tomorrow noon to 6. Oh, and it's at FedEx Field. Hey. But don't bother us. They're going to have us out in one of those concourses.
But you're working.
And I don't like working in a concourse level.
Have fun.
But anyway, half-price sodas tomorrow. You can thank Mr. Snyder for that.
That's so generous.
Next week on the show, we'll be talking about our upcoming trip to Iceland. We'll be broadcasting live from Iceland on Monday, May 12th.
I am glorious.
Yeah, and it's like Alaska. The sun never goes down, so be wacky. 24 hours of daylight. That's on Monday, May 12th. And the women buzz.
The women do.
Yeah, and what?
Go down.
And also...
That's horrible.
Also, next Friday, we're live from WYSP with Chuck Barris, and everybody knows how
Somebody put the newsman on a tether when we're in Iceland, please.
Oh, Charlie Broyle just told me the Redskins have a second-round pick.
Well.
Still, I bet it doesn't get on the air between noon and 6 tomorrow. But either way, good news, the Redskins have a second-round pick. And, yeah, Philly next Friday, live from WYSP with Chuck Barris, and, of course, the...
Either way.
Well, a man can dream, can't he?
The very anticipated pre-show meeting with the people at YSP. That's next Friday. Incidentally, we've been asked to lay off Tim Sabian, and we've said gladly we will. We've also been told not to expect a real warm welcome at WYSP next week. And we said, well, it can't be worse than WNEW. So, listen, Jeopardy. Now, last night when we were playing poker, we were watching the Michael Jackson show. Who wasn't watching? And we're so lucky that he's joined us today from the Neverland Ranch. Here he is, the star of last night's Michael Jackson's home movies. Here he is, MJ.
Good to see you. How have you been?
What's happening, you freak?
I'm wonderful. It's so nice to be back on the Don and Mike show, and I'm so grateful that everyone watched my special, and I'm very happy to be here with you. Shimon.
Hi, faggot.
Now, stop. You're going to be nice today. They told me you'd be nice today.
I'll be nice.
It doesn't work if you're hostile.
Faggot.
It doesn't work that way.
How are you, Michael?
Can you do something for me?
What do you want me to do?
I'm embarrassed. I'm kind of shy. Would you like to go shopping with me?
Oh, like that thing in the grocery store last night where they showed you in the...
we were playing.
Going up and down the aisles?
And then Elizabeth Taylor gave me a super soaker. Can you do something for me? I have a bunch of things I want to play.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Can you dip it in paint and let me play with it?
No.
Please?
No, listen.
Touch my tongue with your thumb.
I'm a grown man.
Touch my tongue with your thumb.
Touch your tongue with my thumb?
Yes.
You really want me to?
If you want to.
Well, what will happen?
Or you can squirt me hard.
Well, that would
please.
Squirt you with what?
I just want to have so much fun today. We're always talking, one of the things that I don't want to talk about me no more. I want to have a discussion about fun and the fun things that we do at the Neverland Ranch and really enjoy things, and that's what I thought we'd do today. I've got a whole bunch of ideas for all of you, for your whole staff, for Rob and Buzz and everybody that's here, that we can all have fun and you can squirt me hard.
Okay, now squirt you hard. What do you want me to squirt you hard with, Michael?
I'm going to dance like a pixie.
Now, I did like that last night on the show when you danced.
That's great.
just scared of dogs.
You're scared of dogs?
I'm scared of dogs.
Okay.
I understand that.
Rub it.
Rub what?
Rub it on the blanket and make it drip.
Oh.
Wow.
Please?
Yeah, does anybody have any idea what he's talking about?
Afraid to guess.
Put your hand in and hide it. Come on, we can play lots of games. Don't you like to play games? Did you see on the documentary when we played the pie fight?
Yeah, I saw
the pie fight with Mr. Landis.
That poor guy, John Landis, a great director, the genius behind Animal House.
I let him come into the cave. He came into the cave.
He had to sit on this set where Michael Jackson just kept pounding him with lemon meringue pie.
Don, make a fist right now and dip it in. Come on.
See, you're talking in some kind of weird Neverland code.
I'd rather not elaborate.
That I don't get.
Pat it. Will you pat it fast?
How come you
pat it fast until I giggle?
How come you used to be so much?
I want to giggle.
You used to be so much darker than you are now.
I don't want to talk about that. I want to play the games that I brought. I brought a whole list of games to play.
All right,
I want to dance with it, and I want to play with it. Can I dance with it and play with it, please?
No.
How far can you make it spit?
Now, see, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
I know how to tickle it good. I won't make it feel bad no more.
Can I? Can I tell you something?
Yes.
Listen to me. Look at me.
What?
I'm 44.
I know.
I'm your age.
Yeah.
I'm out of the demo, right?
It's okay. I like you. You're a friend. And if you're a friend, friendship is what counts. And I'm really so tired of everybody picking on me because it's been really, really frustrating. I hate to tour and I hate to go out in public and I want to squirt you with my super soaker.
You know, Rob has a baby son.
Can you make the drooping stop?
You can take pills for that.
Really?
Rob has a baby son.
Oh, does he have children? I love children. It's so important for everyone to have children, and I love bringing children out to the ranch. You can come out, and these are the games we play. Well, and I'm sure that you'd like them, Don. Really.
I'm too old.
I want you to run, and I want to rub you when you're wet. Could I please?
See, do you mean...
I like to get wet all the time.
What do you like to get wet with?
Don't ask questions. It's not good to ask questions. If you do, we won't be able to play our games, and I won't be able to tell you about all our games. Rub it and make it cry.
Now, let me ask you, did you play these games with Macaulay Culkin?
I'll loan you my snorkel.
Did you play these games with Emmanuel Lewis?
I played a great game with Macaulay.
What was that?
Mac and I played a great game.
What was that?
It was called Can You Lick My Hand? Can I lick your hand?
How do you play that game?
Spin around and touch it. Have you ever played that game?
How many times?
Ooh, spin around and touch it and then dance like a pixie.
How many times?
Oh, there you go.
I dance like a pixie.
How many times last night in the pre-production did you re-edit that show to try to make yourself look more...
That is a lie.
Normal.
That is a lie. A lie that makes me... It hurts me when people lie about me because I'm not... I really hate it when people do that. Why must you lie and hurt? This is why I don't want to come out no more. It's no fun.
Didn't you re-edit that show?
Let's play clam fight.
How many times?
I'll bring the clams and we'll fight.
Buzz, wasn't there a story that Michael Jackson was constantly going back and re-editing that Fox special last night?
Yeah, sources close to the show say that he had it changed to make himself, look more normal if possible. Yes.
Jump up and down and play with it.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Please?
No,
Come
I'm
on,
sorry.
Why can't you jump up and down and play with it?
I'm not going to.
I want to taste it. I want to taste it all. I do. I can shake it. I can shake it really fast.
See, now the thing is, we don't know what it is that he wants to taste and what he wants to shake.
You have to whisper.
Okay, whisper. What?
Shy.
I know you're shy.
Yeah. Scream at the intruder. Scream your head off. You can scream really loud. Can I touch it with my tongue?
Oh.
What are you doing with your buttons?
I was trying to find a...
I've got a button you can push.
Hey.
Don, will you push my button?
Where's the regular buttons, Robbie?
They should be there.
Right here? See, I'm trying to get the scream and it's not coming up.
This is a good game. I've got a brand new good game that I can share with you. Are you ready?
All right.
Okay. Buzz, Don, Rob.
I'm ready.
If you hold your breath while I touch it, it'll feel good.
Try another.
Try it.
You faggot!
No, I don't like that word. I don't like that word, and I don't like it. You are being very angry. And why are you so angry?
Because
because your wife is wearing the martini T-shirt?
No, here's why I'm angry with you. I watched that show last night.
Squat down and play with it.
I find you
Come on.
to be despicable.
I'm not. You're going to make me cry, and I'm not. That's not the kind of crying I want to do.
Criminal?
I want it to cry. Don't you understand? I want to make it cry.
You are criminal. You are a pedophile.
Can you make it go up and down?
Do you know what a pedophile is?
That is not true. These are the terrible things you say to me. And I spoke with your people, and they said you would not be putting me down no more.
Do you know what?
Frustrating. What is with that machine?
I'm trying to find the one that says scream.
Scream it. You're not going to find it. You're just going to call me horrible names.
Scream is gone.
That's what's going to happen right now.
Well, then, I still got that one. There you go.
If you jump really high, I can see it move. Come on.
Listen.
Jump up and down. And if you jump higher, I can see it move.
You know, yesterday, you probably would have been happy. Yesterday was take your daughter to work day.
If you taste it, it tastes hot.
You probably like
Shimmel.
You probably like it better on take your son to work day.
Can I smell your leg all the way down?
Wow.
Please?
And you've come on this show to dispel any myths that people got from watching you last night on Fox?
Let's put on my hairspray. Can we put on my hairspray together?
Let's put on your hairspray.
Okay.
I won't mind this.
All right, put on my hairspray. Shake it up. Here, I'm going to hand it to you, and you shake it. Okay, please? Here, I'm going to hand it to you. You shake it.
You want me to
shake it for me. Shake the bottle. More. Faster. It doesn't work good no more unless you shake it really fast.
Listen to this.
It's cloudy.
There's some kind of... Listen to this.
It's cloudy.
Listen.
A little faster. Okay, shake up my hairspray a little faster, please.
All right.
Faster, Don. Faster. You're not going fast enough. Shim on. That's good. That's good. You're not having fun no more.
Now I'm going to spray it on you.
Okay, spray it on me. Okay, more. More on the back. More on the back. Now back here.
That's not hairspray I'm spraying.
It's not. It's a joke. It's not really hairspray. It's different stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate the dogs. Dogs scare me. I want to feel good and not bad no more. Shake it again. Now spray. We're having so much fun. We're spraying. I brought silly string. Would you like silly string, Shamo?
It seems to be the silly string.
Jan and I used to play with silly string all the time.
The silly string seems to be the same stuff that's coming out of the hairspray can.
Oh, no. I call the elephant gypsy.
Oh, we saw that on your show last night.
I call the elephant gypsy.
It's a good name.
Thank you, Rob. That was my elephant's name, Gypsy.
Gypsy.
I want you to touch it all the time.
You are weird, man.
I'm not weird. People think I'm weird all the time.
You should be locked up, dude.
Would you shake my hairspray one more time, please? Okay.
There
you go. I have a trunk, too.
Hold on.
Okay, now spray. It feels good when you spray it. It really does. Shake it some more so it's not cloudy.
All right, here it is.
But it's always cloudy. Spray. Aren't we having so much fun right now?
I guess.
You know, this is like,
so much fun. I really enjoy it.
This is like, let me just... I just want to say...
It's more like hair gel, really.
The smell...
Doesn't
lick it.
Smell.
No, I'm not going to lick it. It smells...
Touch it with your tongue.
It smells like boy.
Can I smell your hand? Please?
No, you can't smell my hand.
Can I smell your arm?
No.
Your neck?
Faggot?
Stop it with that word. That's a nasty word. And you're hurting my feelings. And I was told specifically that you weren't going to hurt my feelings.
Okay, Michael.
Do you like Elizabeth as much as I do?
No, she's an old bag.
Let's play no shirts at all.
Okay.
Can we take our shirts off?
No. I'm going to talk to you, though.
Please,
the way I
take
think.
our shirts off.
I think.
Simone.
I bet you respond to this.
Okay.
Hey, Michael.
Hi, Don.
Want to play a game?
I do. I want to play a game. Let's play a game. Games are fun.
Okay. I want to play a game with you.
I'm in my 40s.
So am I.
What's the game called?
Let's play a game called Michael Tells Us About All the Stuff He's Done with Little Boys.
I've hidden 40 eggs. And we're going to find the eggs. And if you get the golden egg, you get to go to Disney World with my friend Ratner. Would you like to go?
Let's talk about what you did to Macaulay Culkin.
You know what's wrong with your studio?
What?
You don't have any pretty things in here.
Sure, look at this. We got pictures of chicks, and we got... Look at these pictures. Look at this.
Yeah. Look at that babe.
No, that's not in good
It's a picture
taste.
like of a girl that's almost naked.
That's not got good taste no more.
Here's
I could paint it pretty. I would like to paint your studio pretty because those make. Did you see the part where we were having the snowball fight and that wasn't any fun?
Why?
I was cold. I was cold and my brothers were too rough. Ooh, too rough with me.
It was back when you were brown.
I just like to dance sometimes.
How come your skin color has changed so much?
I don't want to answer your questions. These are the same questions I get all the time. I'd like to touch tongues. Let's touch tongues, please. Rub it on the blanket. Rub it on the blanket and make it drip. Can we play Shrink to Fit?
Do you want to play a game called Pig Latin?
Pig Latin. I like Pig Latin. I know that.
I'll give you a word and you tell me.
Ito me accent J.
Okay, here's one for you. Good. Idk.
Itk.
Idk.
Idk.
What's that word?
Kid.
Acherte.
Acherte is toucher. You're being mean again. You're being really mean again, and I don't want to play anymore. I just want to play touch it.
Listen, you are one weird, crazy F.
Can you play drip dry? Drip dry is fun. We need a pool, though, for that. Shake my spray again.
All right.
Shake it, please. Good?
One more time.
And I've got my own now. We're going to shake together. Chimo. Now spray. Now stick out your tongue.
No.
And touch my hand.
No.
Please.
No.
Touch it.
No.
Lick it.
You belong in jail.
No. You're being cruel and mean like they said you wouldn't be.
Yeah.
They said you wouldn't be cruel and mean.
You disgust.
You're like everybody else.
Freak.
It's not fair, and I don't want to play anymore.
Effing freak.
I'm not going to let you taste it. Taste the play. Taste the friendship.
Listen,
Taste my friendship.
We're going to take 2 callers right now to play a bunch of Jeopardy.
Would you like to taste my friendship?
Phone number is 877.
Taste my Neverland friendship.
365-3636.
Jimmo.
If you want to play with this faggot freak,
I need a hit. I better lick it.
This guy who should be locked up with our worst sex fiend
You're
criminal
a cruel man. You're
of all
a very
time.
cruel man, and I don't want to play with you anymore.
Well, you have to play with me.
I'd rather not elaborate.
We'll play with Michael Jackson.
Jump up and down so I can see it move.
You want to play Jeopardy? Call right now.
Would you rub my knee?
Now, what? All right, let's say
if you rub my knee, a genie will come out.
We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
And this you should not do. You should not say he's an animal. Should not say he's Jacko. I'm not a Jacko. I'm Jackson.
How do you feel when they call you?
Wacko Jacko. Where'd that come from? Some English tabloid. I have a heart and I have feelings. I feel that when you do that to me. It's not nice. Don't do it.
The Don and Mike Show.
Wacko Jacko.
Here you are, back when you were brown.
You know, I don't like that. That's cruel, too. Just like
God
other words.
damn it.
Ooh.
The Don and Mike Show.
Bad.
You didn't like that?
Man, I'm not like other boys.
God damn it. The Don and Mike Show.
You played it again to hurt me. You're not going to be able to come on my merry-go-round like my friend Gregory Peck.
Now, I forgot about
God damn it.
No,
The Don and Mike Show.
Don't play that no more.
Forget how funny that was last night.
Yeah.
That really stopped the poker game at one point when Rob said, "Look who's on the merry-go-round. It's Gregory Peck."
He loved my merry-go-round. He got dizzy, though.
Gregory Peck, the guy that was in The Omen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love The Omen. I love scary movies, too.
The boy.
Yes, you've got to stop the boy.
You've got to stop the boy.
You sound just like him.
You're a creep.
No, I'm not. You're being mean like all the British tabloids.
Pedophile.
I'm not going to play with you no more.
Stop the boy.
Don't do that anymore. Why do you say the mean words?
Why do you touch kids?
I don't. I'm not going to elaborate.
All right,
I'd rather not elaborate on it.
Let's play the game. You said that an awful lot last night. You said, I don't want to elaborate.
When are you going to understand that I'm not like other boys?
I understand that. Trust me, I understand that.
Yeah. It's low-budget Jeopardy. And don't call me Wacko Jacko. Okay?
Okay.
Now entering the studio is our challenger, a substitute teacher from Rockville, Maryland. Let's say hi to Mark Epstein.
Hold on, let me find him here on line number 5. Hello, Mark.
Hello, LQ. Hello, MJ.
Hello.
Hello, MJ.
Hello.
How you doing?
Lick it. And now entering the studio is our returning champion. He's the big winner last time. Yes, a total of $45. From Fairfax, Virginia, let's say hi to Peter Hess. Hi, Pete.
Hi, LQ. Hi, Michael.
Hey, Pete, being a returning low-budget Jeopardy champion, how has this changed your life, my friend?
Well, let me tell you, I was so excited. I used my winnings to buy some CDs that I pirated off the internet because now I know better.
That's bad. And now entering the studio is the host of Low Budget Jeopardy, Mark and Peter Don't Screw With LQ, and say hi to Alex Trebek-Geronimo.
Hi, boys, and listen, before we play the game...
I can smell your leg?
No. All right. Just a quick little word association.
Okay.
We'll go to both of these guys. Mark?
Yes.
Yeah, Michael?
Stick your tongue in.
What's the one word that comes to mind when I say Michael Jackson?
Freak.
And Peter?
Pedophile.
That's just like the British tabloid.
Here are your categories, guys.
Stick your tongue out for me.
Categories are Goodfellas.
Oh, boo.
Celebrity news.
I'm a celebrity.
Used to be.
I am still.
4-letter words that start with F.
No, that's evil and bad.
NFL Draft 2003.
I'll show you my bump.
And new on Vivid Home Video.
Home videos are fun. I've got a large collection.
You showed them last night.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Goodfellas, Celebrity News, 4-letter words that start with F.
Ben.
NFL Draft 2003.
Lick it.
On Vivid Home Video. And Mark, you're the challenger. We'll start with you, my friend.
Let's go with NFL Draft for one.
Touch it.
The day the draft starts.
What is tomorrow?
Right, tomorrow.
$1 for you, Mark. You've got the first dollar. Hide it.
Let's go to NFL Draft for two.
This is the team with the first pick.
Who are the Cincinnati Bengals?
Yeah, he got it again.
$2 for you.
Let's finish it off for three.
Tease it. Please it.
Player already signed by Cincinnati as the first overall pick.
Who is Carson Palmer?
Yeah, there you go. Now that's, you know what that is, Michael? That's a man answering a man's category.
Rub it in, shake it in, dance with it.
All right, let's move on to another man category, Goodfellas for one.
Beat it.
Oh, that's a good...
Beat it good.
Wow.
I'd like to beat you. I mean it. I'd like to beat you to a pulp.
You're being very angry, and I'm really starting to get angry myself. I'm going to make a fist and fight with you.
If I was to punch you in your face, in your bleached face.
Wait a minute. If you're going to do that, do you really want to box? I have toy boxing gloves. Would you like to box? But I have to take something off first.
What's that?
My nose. Do you want me to take my nose off?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Now, you're gross without, put your nose back on.
It's just a hole.
Put the nose back on.
You're making too much of it.
Put the nose back on.
Okay, I'll put it back.
Something tells me.
Here we go.
Anybody watch CSI last night?
I haven't yet, no.
Okay. They had this woman, and they dug her up because she had died allegedly from an accident.
I don't like that show.
Fine.
It's no fun.
I
like SpongeBob SquarePants.
They used cold cream, and they took her makeup off, and it showed all this hideous bruising.
Do you know what I have?
What?
This isn't a real nose.
I know.
It's a gummy nose. You can eat it. Eat it. Would you like to eat it?
I don't want to eat it.
Please eat it.
No, I'm not going to eat it.
All right.
Anyway.
I won't play with you no more.
I think if we took cold cream to your face, perhaps not only would we find some of the true color, but we might find other stuff that might get you in trouble.
I think you're very mean, and you're reading all those horrible tabloids that aren't true. I'm taking my nose off because you don't want me to.
How do you feel about the fact...
There we go.
How do you feel
Take a look at the hole.
How do you feel about the fact that Lisa Marie Presley says that the marriage to you is a joke?
She's a liar.
Put your nose back.
She's a liar because she's jealous. Now look at my empty hole.
You know what?
Would you like to put your finger in it?
Oh.
No, but you know what I am going to do?
What?
I got your nose.
Okay, that's all right. I have hundreds of them. I have hundreds of noses back home, and there's nothing you can do.
But do you have another one right now?
Yes, I do. I have one in my pocket.
Good, because I'm putting this one in the garbage.
But it's a gummy nose, and you can eat it.
Too bad. It's in the garbage now.
Oh, all right. I'm not going to play with you. All I wanted you to do was jump up and down, and if you jumped really high, I could see it move.
Put a nose on.
All right. There we are. Sham on. We're playing Low Budget Jeopardy on the Dynamite Show. I'm Michael Jackson.
Goodfellas, here we go.
Goodfellas, and I am a good fella.
Freak.
Gregory Peck.
Goodfellas for one. TV show that starred Jimmy J.J. Walker.
What is Good Times?
$1 for Mark. He's got a lot of dollars because he's playing the game really well.
Go to Goodfellas for 2.
Ice Cream Man in his ice cream van.
Who is Good Humor?
$2 for Mark, and Peter's not even getting a chance to answer.
No, Peter.
Let's finish off the category. Goodfellas for 3.
You love Peter, don't you?
I love Peter. Peter?
Yes.
I love you.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Goodfellas for 3. He was our
Peter.
He was our first general manager at WAVA circa 1985.
Who is Alan Goodman?
Wow, that's a long-time listener right there.
Way to go, Mark. You're doing really well.
All right, thank you, Michael. Let's go to DVDs for 1.
I love playing games.
Dividends. It's going to be hard this week because these movies are obscure.
I'm obscure.
New on DVD for 1. Oh, this one's not that obscure. Stars Anthony Hopkins.
What is The Transporter?
There goes the perfect game.
Peter. Hello, Peter.
What is The Transporter?
No.
Worth a try.
It's the same thing the other guy said.
Oh, I didn't know he got it in. Sorry.
No, Red Dragon. You know, it's the third Hannibal movie.
Mark, you're in control.
Let's go to DVD for 2.
Okay.
Stars Hugh Grant.
What is...
Peter.
I got no idea.
I know.
What is it?
Anything he's in.
2 weeks.
Great.
2 weeks notice.
I watched it.
Awful movie with Sandra
No,
Bullock.
it's not an awful movie.
Although, you know what? Hugh Grant movie I bet you like just from the title?
I love them all.
About a boy.
About a boy. There's nothing better.
Boy, oh boy.
I love Hugh Grant because he's so fancy.
Okay.
All right, Mark, you're in control.
Let's finish it off for 3. Get this one out of here.
Divid for 3. Stars Julianne Moore.
What is The Emperor's Club?
Peter, your chance to steal.
What is... Darkest Falls?
No.
Even if you say is for a long time, you're still going to get buzzed. It's, and I don't mean buzz like buzz. I don't.
No, I am.
Want to get high?
Far from heaven.
Mark, you're still in control, and Peter doesn't have any money.
Let's go to 4-letter words that start with F for 1.
You have 2 of them.
Peter, your chance to steal.
What are feet?
Yes.
$1. That means Peter's going to final low budget Jeopardy after all.
We would have taken foot also.
Cities.
I'll go with the 4-letter F words for 2.
A baseball hit into the stands can be this.
What is foul?
There you go.
$2 for Peter. He's coming on strong.
F words for 3.
When my buddy Mike O'Mara does his killer Morgan Freeman impression, he looks for words that rhyme with this.
What is fight?
Mark, your chance to steal.
That's not a 4-letter word.
What is fine?
Fine like wine, and that's right.
$3 for you, Mark. Way to go.
Let's go to celebrity news for 1.
All right, last category on the big board. This former American Idol's new album opened at #1 on the chart this week.
Who is Kelly Clarkson?
Right. What is wrong with America? Still like 247,000 copies.
I'd like to have her out to the ranch.
Your last album sold like 247 copies.
That's so cruel and mean.
It's so true.
Can we play a game after the show?
What game?
Hide it.
Listen, all these games, I think...
Can I explain how the game works before you get mad again?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right. Hide it works this way. What you do is you hide it, and as soon as whoever finds it gets to smell it. It's a fun game. And the best part is after you smell it, you get to tell everybody else that plays the game where it's been.
Okay. Let's play a spelling game.
Okay.
F?
No, you're going to spell that horrible word again, and I'm not going to play.
Now, how do you know? I just said F.
It's your last chance to play Agitate the Soft Spot.
A.
G. G-O-T. You are cruel.
No. Not faggot.
Okay.
Faggot.
That's all you want to say to me. It's no fun.
Actually, I don't even mean that, because you're not that. You know what you are? You're F-R-E-A-K.
I am not.
Yes, you are.
I am not.
Yes, you are.
Spell alien. And then we'll play hide it. And then I'll give you a super soaker.
All right, celebrity for two. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Who's in control? I
am.
forgot. I'm upset. Who's I am?
Mark.
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 Somebody stole this guy's 1987 Buick. Hey, dude, what's your problem?
Who is Sean Penn?
Right.
$2 for you, Mark.
Let's finish it off for 3.
All right, last question on the big board. British Prime Minister Tony Blair has agreed to be a cameo performer on this Fox TV show.
What is Mr. Personality?
Peter, your chance to steal.
What is cops?
No.
Simpsons. He loves The Simpsons.
And that's the end of the first round of Low Budget Jeopardy.
And now, Michael, who's got what?
Mark has $18. And Peter has $3. Yes, all right.
Hold on, the cell phone ring. You know, the inside line. Give me a second.
Okay.
Hello? Yeah. Yeah, he's here. Right. Hold on. Some little kid.
Okay, hold on.
You didn't leave the name. Sound like a little boy.
Hello? Oh, hi, Tyler. Oh, I do want you to come this weekend. We'll have a good time and lots of fun.
You're working.
I've got 5 of them left. That's right. They're all in the same place. And you get them all if you can find them. Thank you, Tyler. And remember, I just want to come. If it gets a chance, I'm on the radio, so I can't tell them to want to go touch.
Yeah, I wish I could hear what you're saying.
Me too. Just put a lick. Okay, bye, Tyler. Rock and roll.
It was weird.
Sham on. That's Tyler. He's my friend.
God damn it. Hold on.
How old is Tyler?
Hello? Sounded about 5. Who is... No, you know what? I have to have a name before I let you talk to him. We're doing a radio show. Oh, hey, dude. How's your mom? How's your mommy? How about Daddy? Is he still breathing? Okay, hold on. It's Cody Gifford.
Oh, okay. Cody, my man. How are you, Cody? Or is your mommy going to let you fly out? That's great. We've got the giraffes fed. It'll be fun. We'll go on the merry-go-round, and then we'll play on the roller coaster that I have in the backyard, and then we'll jump in the pool. And then afterward, we're going to have an egg hunt and a squirt gun fight. And I've got the special stuff, the special silly string that I had made just for you.
Are you going to give him those special cream eggs?
Hold on just a second. And one other thing I wanted to tell you.
See, here's the part I can't hear. See, this thing, I hear like lick.
Touch.
Lick, touch.
Sleep.
Sleep.
Yes. Feet.
Feet.
That's fine. If you take it real long time, then you wake up in the morning. Okay, bye, Cody. That's Cody Gifford. Cody Gifford's coming to my house, Don. And you're invited too. The prairie dogs will be there.
All right, guys. Here are the
prairie dogs with the special ears.
Here are we got the scores already. So here is your category for final low budget Jeopardy, and we physically force you both to bet it all. Good luck. How much is that diva in the window? And here is the answer. The answer is annual membership dues for Mariah Carey's brand new internet fan club.
Boo!
MariahCarey.com.
Mariah Carey, boo!
This bitch is actually charging people to join her internet fan club.
Wow. So
in the form of a question, we need the annual membership dues for Mariah Carey's new internet fan club.
Boo to Mariah Carey.
MariahCarey.com. Don't forget
Hate her.
In the form of a question, and good luck.
All contestants on Low Budget Jeopardy will receive the Michael Jackson Super Soaker. Let me tell you something about myself. I love to squirt guns. I do. There's really nothing more fun than squirting your Super Soaker right in your friend's face. Whenever I'm squirting, I always aim for the face. That's the most fun. And now I'm giving them away, giving you my Super Soakers. So if you can squirt your friend's face and you really want to, you won't be bored no more. Now back to Final Low Budget Jeopardy with Geronimo. Ain't gonna be bored no more.
No more.
No more.
All right. right, let's see, Pete, who do we want to go to first here?
You want to go to Peter? He's the low person.
I called you Pete.
You called me Pete?
Yeah, that's your new DJ name.
Oh, I know where you're going to say this. You're really cruel and mean.
Pete?
I don't want to play no more.
File.
Pedophile. That's all you want to do is be angry and mean and cruel.
All right, Pete, our returning champion. Pete, how much is that diva in the window? Annual membership dues for Mariah Carey's new internet fan club.
She's so odd.
I'll say $99 a year.
That was not in the form of a question.
Peter, that knocks you down to 0.
Mark?
Marky Parky Poo.
Mark, you can win if you have the right answer.
Yeah, I gave Lisa $19.95, but I have the right answer. It's $35, but I'm not going to screw without
Well,
you.
You're just so all totally wrong. I gave Lisa $19.95. You should just say, what is $19.95?
What is $19.95?
Wrong. It is $35, but I guess you found out too late, right?
I'm wrong anyway. Sorry, LQ.
All right, Mike.
So you're all invited to play Throw the Rope.
LQ?
Yes.
I parked your car when I was in college over at Sam and Harry's. Just want to let you know. You gave me a good tip. I want to thank you.
I'll give you a good tip.
Oh,
dear.
Guys, listen, please don't go away, Matt. Just go away. And here now to tell you what you won as he's doing his queer robot dance is
Shimon.
noted child molester Michael Jackson.
Okay, Peter and Mark. Peter, you get to keep your money, $45. And here are your prizes. Are you ready, boys?
Yep.
You both won a pair of tickets to see Santana. Boo. The special guest, Angelique Kidjo, on Saturday, June 14th at Nissan Pavilion. Tickets are on sale now at all Ticketmaster outlets. For more info, go to NissanPavilion.com. Wait.
There's more.
You won HBO 30 Years of Boxing prize pack. Oh, that. I don't like boxing.
You don't have to read that whole thing.
I like playing. So get your big boxing thing, okay? But wait.
There's more.
You've won the Ali G Show prize pack. Make sure to tune in this Sunday to The Ali G Show when he returns to HBO. If you missed him the first time, now's your chance to bling bling with Ali G on Sunday nights at 11 p.m. only on HBO. But wait.
There's more.
You've won a Cinemax prize pack. Cinemax is the ultimate in movie entertainment. We watched that at the Neverland Ranch late on Saturday night.
Oh, Skinemax.
Yes, right after we play Hide It. It's got the biggest hit movie variety and the fewest repeats on premium TV. For more information, log on to Cinemax.com. Shimon.
Thank you. Hold on, guys. Have a great weekend, and thank you for listening. Hold on.
Another. We have. I hope it's for me.
No.
Hello? Yes, sir. Yes, we do. Every show. We tape every show. Yes, sir. Uh-huh. Hold on, please. Man from the district attorney's office on the phone for you.
Hello, this is Michael Jackson. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, sir. I will. Absolutely. Hair and the other substances? Very good, sir. I know. I will be there on time. I will report to the courthouse when you tell me to. Thank you. Of course. Nice talking with you.
Wow.
What was all that?
I have to bring down samples of my hair and bodily fluids.
Michael, always remember, never forget. Love Bucket Jeopardy is a production of
Quran Incorporated and is distributed by King World. I really had a great time, and I hope that you can play Lick It with me sometime.
Oh.
Bye, Don.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Oh, there he goes.
What's his deal?
I don't know.
Man.
Lick It.
Strangely odd.
Hairspray.
Yeah.
That wasn't hairspray, though.
No, I don't think so. It didn't look like hairspray, and it certainly didn't smell like hairspray.
We'll be right back.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
Hello, Derek. Welcome to your relaxation time. Just a nice, warm, happy time. Happy, happy, happy. Ha, 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 ha. Nothing to worry about at all. Just relax. Hey there, Derek. My name is Little Cletus. regular kid who wants you to know the real truth about child labor laws, okay? Okay. They're silly and outdated. In the good old days, kids as young as 5 could work as they please, from textile factories to iron smelts. Yippee! Hooray! But today, the age-old right of children to work is under attack. From the Philippines to Bangladesh, and China and India, and South America, too. Boo-hoo! But you can help these children, Derek, by killing the Prime Minister of Malaysia. He is bad. What? Yes! You learned martial arts! Ha! 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 Prime Minister of Malaysia, bad! Martial arts, good! Kill! Naughty man! Kill! Naughty man! Obey my God! On the runway, you have one objective. Do as you've been trained to do, and kill the Malaysian Prime Minister! The Don and Mike Show. Look out! Pushy squeeze!
You can call Don and Mike anytime from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe you.
It's the wrong cut. Hold on. The music is wrong.
You had something a little more up-tempo in mind.
I did. Put the first one back into Tushy Squeeze. Okay, so I'm not going to replay the whole Zoolander tape.
Right.
You come out of the Zoolander thing. It's cut number 7. I want to cut 8. So imagine you just heard the whole thing about,
kill the Malaysian Prime Minister.
And then you hear...
The Don and Mike Show.
That's it.
Look out! Pushy squeeze!
You can call Don and Mike anytime from anywhere in America. 877-365-3636. They're ready to believe you.
You freaking idiot!
If you please, their show is filled with blood and cheese. Don Geronimo and Mike O'Mara.
I mean, we have reclaimed the bumper music. Yes. But there's got to be at least decent bumper music. I have no idea what cut 7 was. But I like the Sugar Ray, so let's go with that. Just ahead of Buzz and the news and the comments. And Buzz, nothing to get worked up about. But we have a little surprise for you.
Oh, okay.
And for the audience that you hear in about 10 minutes. Time now for something we haven't done for weeks. Right. Both Mike and I, between the two of us, we got like one brain. That's why we work so well together.
Yeah, but I would say it's an above-average size brain. Even though it is one, it's a big one.
I'm the yin and he's the yang.
Right.
And sometimes he's the yin and I'm the yang.
Yeah, it's a big brain, and only part of that size is due to swelling.
But one thing that we have, each of us, on the small half brains that we have, is a gift from God to review movies that we've not seen yet.
Amazing.
You could watch, what's his name, the fat guy?
Roger Ebert, John.
Ebert and the guy who's taken the place of the dead guy.
They don't have the gift.
Or you could watch the show with what's his name, Maltin?
Leonard Maltin, Don.
He doesn't have the gift.
There's all these shows where they review movies where they show you the trailer and they tell you what's going to happen. Mike and I will review movies now that we've not even seen.
It was a gift given to us from on high by God, and God's way of saying to us, have a little fun with this.
Now, sometimes we agree on the movies, sometimes we don't.
This is true.
Here are the movies we have out this week, and a couple from this past weekend that we didn't get to last week. You got Confidence, Ed Burns and Dustin Hoffman. Identity. That's the one with John Cusack
and Ray Liotta.
You've got It Runs in the Family with Kirk Douglas and his old dad.
Michael Douglas and his old dad.
Kirk Douglas is the old dad. And
Kirk Douglas and his son.
Yes. The Real Cancun. We never got to Malibu's Most Wanted.
Right.
And we never got to Holes. So I think if there's 6 there, we can do 3 each, and we're good. Would you mind if I went first?
You go ahead, and as far as the ones we haven't done, those 2 you can take as far as I'm concerned.
Which one, Holes and Malibu?
Malibu's Most Wanted.
All right.
But do whatever you want now and go first and just knock yourself out.
And you know what? Here's how we should do this. If either of us disagrees, like at the halfway point, just jump in.
Okay, very good.
Just watch your clock.
I think it'll be more spirited that way.
First movie, Confidence by Don. I'm for this, and I'm going to tell you why. I thought this guy, Ed Burns, was kind of a prick. I saw The Brothers McMullen. Was that his big movie that he wrote? And I thought it was a good movie. And I've seen him in other stuff like 15 Minutes with De Niro. I'll tell you, though, I turned around on this guy. Here's what he is. He's Ben Affleck with talent. He's not good-looking as Ben Affleck, but he's a good-looking guy. But the thing is, Ben Affleck can't act his way out of a goddamn paper bag. Ed Burns is a great actor. Dustin Hoffman has not been in a movie for years. Yeah. It's got something to do with the mob. It's got something to do with a con man. Mm-hmm. It looks to me, and incidentally, it's rated R. Nice. So I don't know if Mr. Skin mentioned there's nudity in it.
Yes, there is.
So as far as I'm concerned, this is a go-to movie for the weekend. Confidence, Ed Burns.
I can follow up by saying I completely agree with you. Especially, that's a very astute comment you made about Ed Burns and Dustin Hoffman as the mafia boss. Very, very cool. I like the idea of him playing that kind of a role. And, you know, he's one of the greatest. And I think he's good in most of the stuff he does, except when he gets on award shows.
All right, Mike, next, it's your turn to go first.
Okay.
Identity,
John Cusack. By Mike. A psychological thriller, a head-scratcher, that's what they called it. But this movie looks good to me because what it is, it seems to me, is one of those Friday the 13th type horror movies. However, it's got great actors in it, and it's heavy-duty cast. It's got Amanda Peet. It's got Ray Liotta. This movie seems to me, on cast alone, even if it's a bad plot, you've got such decent actors in it that it'll be above average, and it will be better than the Scream-type movies where they basically kill off everybody that comes together in this no-tell-motel. This movie looks strong because of the cast, and I think it's been a long time since we've had a real scary movie that's got good actors in it, and a scary movie that's got decent plot lines, and I think this movie could be a lot of fun. I've been waiting for a scary movie, a real decent scary movie, not the jive ones, and not Scary Movie the comedies, and not the movies like Scream or Friday the 13th. I like the idea of a real psychological thriller, and that's what this is. I think this would be an entertaining movie.
I just need 10 minutes. I don't need a minute. I see all the John Cusack movies because I think he's incredible. However, I also wasted money on Serendipity and America's Sweethearts. Please, John Cusack. High Fidelity is maybe one of the top 10 movies of all time. Grosse Pointe, that one where he's the hitman in Detroit.
Right. Grifters.
And Grifters, another outstanding movie. I'm hoping it's good just because I'm a John Cusack fan.
Very good.
Next movie, It Runs in the Family. It Runs in the Family by Don. Well, here's where all the good talk about great movies comes to an end. This is effing pathetic. Really pathetic. I don't care that Kirk Douglas has had a stroke. I'm not going to be going down that road, okay? Really, I'm not. Mm-hmm. But I don't want to see a movie with Michael Douglas and his dad and Michael Douglas's loser son who can't get a job unless he's in a movie playing Michael Douglas's son. And really, this is just a reason for Michael Douglas and Kirk Douglas to do a movie together. Here's all you need is the ad where they're laying on couches, and Michael Douglas says, "Dad, I've decided to run for office." And the dad says, "I've been waiting 30 years to hear that. Will you vote for me?" "Not a chance in hell." Come on, please. You know, here's what we should do with Kirk Douglas. Dig a hole and just wait for him to climb in. He's as good a Spartacus.
At least you're willing to wait. Mm-hmm.
Do you need a long rebuttal?
I'm not going to rebut you. I will say my 2 cents about this movie, self-serving, and regardless of what you feel about the Kirk Douglas issue, and take him out of the equation, this movie seems to be just a chance to
that's why the two
get
brains,
the family,
the two brains working as one, self-serving.
It seems to get the family together, and really, I saw a trailer for this movie, and it just doesn't look good. It doesn't look engaging, and I don't think it's worthwhile. I think it's fine if he wants to do, even if he wants to do a movie with his father who's had a stroke. and it's a better plot. But to bring the whole family, I understand Kirk Douglas, his ex-wife is in this movie. The son is in this movie. It's this Douglas circle jerk. And
Go to therapy.
I'm not about it.
All right, you got the luck of the draw. You get the first shot at the real Cancun.
All right, The Real Cancun by Mike. This movie being assailed, of course, by the critics. But let me tell you something about this. If you're not embarrassed to go to the theater, and if you go with a big group of guys, you're not going to be embarrassed to go to the theater. And if you're the type of guy that might not come from a lot of money and be like the kind of guy that couldn't go every year on the spring break trips, because there are the forgotten people that don't get to do that. They're the people that go through college, their entire college career, and don't get to do spring break because they don't have the dollars. I was one of those people. I didn't get to go to spring break. I would have loved to have an opportunity to get together with a bunch of my guys on my dorm floor and go to this movie and see it. Heard one thing, there are not as many T's in it as you might, look forward to. However, I think it's going to be a good movie if you just want to go and see women running around and a bunch of people, see what spring break is really like, and see it in a movie if you can't make it down there. And critics, of course, it's easy to savage a movie like this. I think this movie is what it is. Go, knock yourself out, enjoy yourself.
I agree.
There you go.
I agree. Go see it.
Mm-hmm.
See topless girls.
Yeah.
It's like Girls Gone Wild. That's what I've heard. It's like Girls Gone Wild. Great. Now, 60 seconds, we can fly through all these other ones. Malibu's Most Wanted. Okay, I get the concept. It's this guy, Jamie Kennedy, who's goofing on Eminem. The problem is, Eminem goofs on Eminem. So, eat it.
I agree. I'm going to second you on that one. Jamie Kennedy, I find the act tired. He's not an original.
Next movie that we haven't seen that we should talk about is hold on. Oh, geez. Holes. All right. Holes. It's a Disney movie, so I have to hate it. And unless it's a movie about my wife and Rob's wife, I can't see myself seeing it.
I have no idea what this movie's about. I really don't.
Rob and I have been saying it off the air for about 2 weeks.
Courtney Love stars in it.
Okay, that's it. I think everything else you've seen. You don't care about. Bulletproof Monk. Phone Booth. I think we've done that one.
Yeah,
we like that one. I'll tell you a movie that both Mike and I did see, and we agree. It's funny. Is A Mighty Wind, but it's funny in spots.
Yeah, it's funny in I don't know. You might like it a little bit more than I am. I don't want to give this a rave because
it's not as good as Best in Show.
It's not as good as Best in Show. If you like Fred Willard, it's a movie you want to go see.
What happened?
His scene really, to me, is funny enough to go see the movie, but a lot of it is kind of dull.
And for me, I liked it because it's everybody from Best in Show,
right? And
everybody from Waiting for Guffman, and most of the people from Spinal Tap. So
great cast.
Go see that. But I think we're all in agreement. The number one movie is the Ed Burns, Dustin Hoffman fight.
I actually am going to go with my number one being Identity. I think that's going to be a good thriller, and I think it might be a fun movie to go see.
Well, I go with the other one as my number one, and now we're ready for Buzz. And Buzz, this is the secret surprise.
Okay.
You're used now to having your news on and get plenty of time for the news.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
We thought it's time to retire that little What's the Buzz?
What's the Buzz?
We've been playing that for almost as long as you've been here.
Like 12 years now.
Well, get ready, Buzz, for your new intro song.
Something new?
Good morning, buzz a little, sing a little, sing a little, buzz a little, sing a little bit with me.
It's Elvis.
Buzz, buzz, buzz a little, do, re, mi, a little, buzz a little, sing a little bit with me.
That's great.
Oh, ho, aha,
aha,
la, 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 la.
It's time for Buzz.
That's me.
Oh, ho,
ho, ho,
aha,
aha,
la, 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 la.
Well,
that's great.
In a world where owning a radio was strictly forbidden, one man found a way to bring good news to his people.
It was Buzz. Me.
He made it up.
So what do you think?
I like it. I really do. I'm honored to have Elvis.
It's got a great rhythm to it.
Buzz a little, sing a little, sing a little, buzz a little.
Here comes my favorite part right here.
Right here, yeah, buzz, buzz.
Buzz, buzz, buzz a little, do, re, mi, a little, buzz a little.
Buzz, what is your lead story on the news and comments tonight?
Today, the material girl says the trouble with you is you're too materialistic.
Stay tuned for news and comments coming up on the Don and Mike Show.
Hey,
that was very
professional.
This is the Don and Mike Show.
What's the word from Planet Crackpot?
The Don and Mike Show. They talk too much. Don and Mike.
Remember Buzzy's new show? Buzz, buzz, buzz. Buzz brought to you tonight by Verimax Sexual Pleasure Performance Enhancer. Doctor developed and...
Someone called for a doctor?
Clinically tested. Verimax works. Get it at Rite Aid, GNC, and other select retailers. Try it today. Verimax. Call them at 1-888-TRY-VMAX. And now...
Buzz a little, sing a little, sing a little, buzz a little, sing a little bit with
Tanya, everybody's going to be singing this by Tuesday.
I know. Buzz a little, do, re, mi, a little, buzz a little.
Right here, it's time for Buzz.
Oh, how.
Hi, Don and Mike.
Hi,
Buzz. I like the tra-la-la. Madonna, whose estimated wealth is $320 million, says Americans are obsessed with owning things. Once billing herself as the material girl, Madonna still owns 3 homes, including an 1,100-acre estate in England. She was holding a Louis Vuitton purse when she told a British reporter, quote, "We Americans are completely wrapped up in a lot of the wrong values, looking good, having cash, being perceived as rich, famous, and successful." She went on to say, "Who would know better than me? The only thing to bring you happiness is love and how you treat your fellow man." After the interview, the 44-year-old forgot the words to her hit "Like a Virgin" while appearing at a Tower Records location.
See, here's the deal with Madonna. I still dig Madonna.
Yeah.
I still think that she's groundbreaking and that she does really incredible stuff and she looks hot. And I don't think she's an idiot. But sometimes I just wish... Shut up! Yeah. She'd just shut up and sing.
Yeah, but and also don't make movies. She can't act.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Please.
well... Avita. And about shut up.
Yeah.
God, what a suck fest that was last night with the Dixie Chicks with Diane Sawyer.
Shut up.
Yeah. Shut up. They kind of apologized.
Yeah, kind of.
They kind of apologized, and they had the obligatory tease on Channel 7.
Right.
At the end saying, "We are going to country music station WMZQ." And it was the shot, of course, of the needles moving back and forth. With
the obligatory radio shot.
The big bloated disc jockey going, "What do you think of the Dixie Chicks? We find out coming up soon." And
but what's the consensus? What do people think?
They apologized, but really, who gives an F?
And they don't have to apologize.
They said what they wanted to say, and if people choose not to like them because
if they apologize for the words and the way they phrased it, that's fine. But
That's correct.
You know, I don't think they have to apologize for anything. I really don't.
I don't either. Certainly not this. The Dixie Chicks are trying to cash in on their very high profile by trying to push it even higher. Not only were they on Primetime Live last night, they're also on the cover of next week's Entertainment Weekly magazine.
I saw that.
Right, naked.
Right, naked.
They have slogans painted on their nude bodies, including Traitors, Saddam's Angels, and Dixie Sluts.
Cross eyes.
The point is publicity, but here's the spin according to band member Marty McGuire. We don't want people to think we're trying to be provocative. It's not about the nakedness. It's about clothes getting in the way of labels. Right.
Oh, jeez, what a dumbass that guy is.
Shut up.
The group lost record sales after anti-war comments from their lead singer, but they say they were also the target of vandalism because of those remarks.
You know,
those are the real bright people.
Yeah.
Maybe it's me.
What?
Their music sucks. I mean, I'm not commenting on their politics at all. I heard Landslide when Fleetwood Mac did it. Then I heard it when the Smashing Pumpkins did it. And by the time they did it, it was like, Jesus, how many times are you going to do this one stupid song? I mean, I've heard their music, and it's not like it knocks me over.
Well, you're not a country fan, and it's really country music. It's like their latest album's like almost bluegrass.
Yeah.
I like Shania.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Dino's not country.
Yeah, I mean, but it's really, they're actually, their latest album is really like hardcore bluegrass. Yeah. I mean, I like bluegrass if you take it for what it is.
There's nothing to look at. They're no piece of ass. Thank you, Lisa. Here's the...
Entertainment Weekly.
Here's the cover. Really look
Three naked women, and he's saying, look at their eyes.
But look at this one. The one with dark hair. She really is cross-eyed. This one right here. Now, the one on top that said the stuff about Bush, the one in the middle, she's not cross-eyed in this picture.
No, she has her moments, though. It gets lost in the mascara.
And this one on the left, she's looking to the left, so she's not cross-eyed. But look at the babe with the dark hair.
Keep in mind, that's the best picture they could find.
She's definitely cross-eyed.
There's nothing wrong with that.
With being cross-eyed?
Yeah.
Good luck sneaking up on her. She can watch you from both sides.
We there's nothing wrong with being cross-eyed.
Well, they're still, I think, lovely ladies. Yes, we all have flaws.
Not me. Or me.
Would you do them?
Except the cross-eyed one, yeah.
See, I think the cross-eyed one might have the best body.
You don't have the face.
If you can.
Yeah, you can, right. So, no, I don't know. I'm torn.
Yeah.
I'm arguing with myself.
Rightly so.
I like them naked.
Hello, Don and Mike show.
I think if you did it right, you could fix it.
Oh, my God.
Hello?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you're on the air.
Don.
What?
Yeah. Oh, my God. The Buzz's new song. I love it. Oh, my God.
Oh, you're being like the lady in the movies. Okay.
He likes the song, though.
Hello, Don and Mike.
Yo.
What's going on? Don, Mike, how you doing?
Yo. Yow. Yo.
Listen, man. I don't know what's going on. But you read anything in the paper about the Dixie Chicks? About the quotes on the war and stuff?
I think that's what we've been discussing.
Talking about it for weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, listen. They got problems with Dixie Chicks.
Thank you. Very astute.
That's what
I love about talk radio.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sorry I even opened up
There's
the
a brain
topic.
trust right there.
Sorry, here we go, though. Here's a Dixie Chicks fan. Yes, hello. Hi, C-Line.
Hi, I am not just a Dixie Chicks fan, but a Shania Twain hater. I hate that woman.
See?
With a passion.
See?
Why?
Because she couldn't, I mean, there are some people that can sing that just have raw talent, and there are some people that need, like, serious help with a microphone and with your mama, anyways.
See?
Are the Dixie Chicks naked on the inside of Entertainment Weekly?
See?
I don't think so.
Honey, listen, I know that Shania is nothing but processed. Hell, her husband used to produce records for Aerosmith. But she's goddamn good to look at, and they process her songs in a catchy way. I can't help it that you're ugly and you're jealous that Shania Twain is beautiful.
Yes, she's hot. I mean, I do her in a second, but she can't sing worth it.
Are you a lesbian?
No, I'm not, but I would do her.
You would?
Oh, well, good. Then we're in.
See, I think that's nice.
Then I don't think we're in disagreement. I don't think she's the greatest singer in the world.
No.
I think her songs are catchy. She's got a great producer, but more importantly, she got great videos.
That's true. But I'm not a country fan, but I think the Dixie Chicks, all three of them, have just raw talent.
You know, over the past year, since last June, I've become quite the country music fan.
Really?
Country music speaks to my soul.
Oh, that's because all the songs are like, my wife done left me.
Absolutely. And I mean, really, like, simple, too. Easy for me to understand and hear. and hear.
And relate to. Hello, Don and Mike. Oh, one more, Buzz.
All right.
Hey, Don and Mike.
Howdy.
Hey, I got a question for Don.
Yes.
You've been listening to the promos for the draft pick tomorrow?
Yeah, promos for the draft show? No, I haven't.
They got this cheerleader that comes on named Tiffany, and I was wondering if you run in there tomorrow, could you tell her I'd like to put my D in her mouth for about a half hour?
Sure. I think as soon as I see the Redskins cheerleaders,
why we hired her
at the stadium, that's the first thing I say. Hey, someone wants to put their D in your mouth.
You know what I call that phone call, Don?
What?
I call that getting back on track.
Hi there, Buzz.
Hi, Don and Mike. You know, if celebrities are unhappy with some of the photos that turn up, perhaps they should be more careful. Police in Paris, raiding a whorehouse, found a picture of Leonardo DiCaprio with a couple of hookers. The picture was taken outdoors, so everyone had their clothing. But one of the men arrested in that raid says, and I quote, "There's no doubt DiCaprio invited the girls back to his suite
Oh, good for him.
The 20-year-old Brazilian ladies, by the way, reportedly went for $600 a night.
She was a whore.
Each. Southwest Airlines has fired a couple of pilots who supposedly got naked during a recent flight. USA Today.
How drunk? Let me just start by asking.
I'll drink to that.
How drunk were they?
I don't know that they were. I don't think they were, actually.
Oh, come on.
Now, you're thinking of another airline. USA Today says the two yet-to-be-identified men were dismissed for inappropriate conduct. The airline says it will, quote, not tolerate any offensive behavior. The pilots who plan to appeal say one of them took off his uniform after spilling some coffee on it.
Smashing, baby.
Natalie, can you come to the cockpit, please?
Exactly.
This is your captain speaking. Natalie, I'd like you to come up to the cockpit, please. Thank you.
A flight attendant says she saw too much when she answered a call from the cockpit to bring water and paper towels.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain Penis. Flying over Blue Balls, Pennsylvania right now, and my co-pilot, Mr. Scrotum, tells me we should be on the ground within 15 minutes.
Thank you. Your flight time is 4 hours, 35 minutes. Captain Penis is your captain. I'm First Officer Scrotum. We'd just like to say on behalf of all of us at Southwest Airlines, we hope you enjoy the flight, and please, lick it.
The airline says it was apparently just a prank that went too far. Southwest, by the way, is our most financially successful airline at the moment, partly thanks to good labor relations. It appears yet another person in Baltimore...
That was an for good labor relations.
Yeah.
It appears another person in Baltimore has come down with SARS.
As long as it's not Marty Bass.
The first case was a Hong Kong woman there who had symptoms. Now a 40-year-old doctor appears to have it. That's 2 in 2 days.
Well, you know what that is?
What?
Tell you what that is right now.
What is that?
That's the excuse we're going to have to use for not broadcasting from Baltimore.
Perfect.
SARS. We're afraid we're going to get SARS.
Nice. Experts say, though, really it's too early to tell for sure on the doctor, and they now believe the young woman from Hong Kong may not have the respiratory bug. Symptoms include a high fever and a dry cough.
You know what I heard today? I heard that SARS thing really is just like the flu or anything. It is seasonal, and that they're thinking that as the summer goes on, it's going to die down.
That would be good. I just hope the cow doesn't get SARS.
My God. What are we going to do if Cal gets SARS?
Because we want to come. Hello, Baltimore. This is Dawn and Mike. We want to come up there because we're on FM on Live 105, but we're worried about getting the SARS.
Right on, Dawn. I'll tell you now, SARS is worse than the common cold.
Let me just say, if you're going out to Camden Yards this weekend, I'll see you at Boob's Sarbecue.
That's right, Boog Pal Sarbecue.
Martha Stewart is branching out into the pet care business.
In her Sarsburg?
At least her company's making a TV series on the subject. The half-hour Pet Keeping with Mark Marone will be on over 130 stations this fall.
Mark Moron.
Quoting Martha, from the moment I saw Mark and his colorful menagerie, I knew he would prove to be an ideal teacher. But Martha also knows the pet care industry rakes in about $30 billion a year in this country. And with her popularity at its lowest point, hiring new faces for TV might keep the income coming in.
And she, of course, is... See? You're right. Thank you, O'Reilly. Fake newsman. Buzz, real newsman.
Yes.
Buzz, buzz, buzz.
Hi-yo.
Buzz a little. We got a break. We'll be right back.
Right. This is the Don and Mike Show.
Gosh, I hate to interrupt. It's all been so incredibly fascinating and entertaining and instructive. Really, the time has just flown by.
The Don and Mike Show.
Learn to listen. Listen to learn. The Don and Mike Show.
Let me get one last plug in here. If you want to hear a real CF of a radio show, tomorrow starting at noon, I'll be at a FedEx Field.
You're psyched about this,
Yeah,
right?
I love doing the draft show.
Right, I wanted to make sure.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do it if I didn't love it.
I didn't think so.
It's 6 hours and just absolutely you don't know what's going to happen radio.
Right.
Except you know that Cincinnati's taking Carson Palmer #1. Tomorrow, 6 hours.
I love him on TV.
Tomorrow, that's Carson Daly, Mike.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Tomorrow, here on WJFK-FM, our draft coverage starts at noon, live from the stadium. I'll be there with...
Carson Palmer's the golfer.
That's Arnold Palmer. Arnold Palmer.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's why you'll be hearing only Don on that show tomorrow.
Good morning, Mike.
Michael!
Larry Michael! Yeah, they're tomorrow at the stadium. See you there. Hi, Buzz.
Hi-oh. Johnny Carson's childhood home is about to be auctioned on eBay.
It's a wild sight.
Does it have the N-word in it?
Not that I know of. I don't think so. I know some things on eBay do, but I don't think this particular item does.
We ran a commercial yesterday on this station.
Right.
You know, they're in the May sweeps now.
Yes, the stations
The
are.
TV stations are. So they're all doing their sensational stories.
You're going to hear the most amazing things on local news you've ever heard.
Well, last night, the one we heard on our radio station for Channel 9, the CBS station in D.C. said, it was like a 10-second spot. Why is the N-word still on eBay? Tonight on 9 News.
Yes. They're going for it.
Yes, they are.
And during this time, you'll get one story about the air you breathe can kill you.
A couple of South Dakota men bought the Nebraska house Johnny Carson grew up in for $150, and they've spent the last couple of months restoring it to the way it looked when Carson was a kid.
It was an old house, though, very old house.
Yeah.
They bought it for $150,000. How old was it?
It was so old. I saw a robin outside putting up aluminum siding and drinking Nestea.
I'll drink to that.
Thank you, Ed.
They bought it for $150,000, that's right. And they say they'd like to see the house turned into a museum, but mostly they'd just like to turn a profit. Quoting one of the men, I hope it's like a rookie card. The Doors' backdoor frontman Jim Morrison has been dead for decades, but his parents are still looking out for him. The couple, now in their 80s, has filed a lawsuit against 2 of the boys' former bandmates. Ray Manzarek.
Don, baby, how's it going?
There's Ray right there.
Ray Manzarek and Robbie Krieger are now touring as The Doors, and Mr. and Mrs. Morrison say that is, quote, a malicious misappropriation of valuable property rights.
You know, I'm on their side. I was watching VH1 the other night for some, I don't know why.
Accident, probably.
For some reason, just flipping by.
Right.
And VH1 sponsors concerts, and they were going through all the concerts they're sponsoring, and then you hear that distinctive dun 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 and then a voice that's definitely not Jim Morrison going, come on, come on, come on, touch me, babe, and they're saying it's The Doors, and then you can't have The Doors without
Jim Morrison.
Jim Morrison's The Door.
Right.
I mean, the other guys are
Windows.
Yes. Anyway, it's another singer.
Yeah, right. I'll tell you about him. Jim's folks are suing Ray and Robbie and this new lead singer, Ian Astbury, former frontman for The Cult. The parents say they want every penny the reformed group has made, and that could be a lot of money. The group's performing in a sold-out show in New York tonight at $70 a ticket, 3,000 people.
See, the thing is, The Doors, I'm sure, as a group,
they're going to get some of that money. They won't get all that money, but they'll get some of it.
Yeah, and rightly so.
The Doors are fantastic as a group, but that group is known for Jim Morrison's vocal.
Right. Yeah.
I mean,
he was the man.
He's great. I mean, that one, this is the end.
Oh, man. Can you ever watch Apocalypse Now without knowing that song?
People are strange. Yeah, I like that one.
Oh, I love it when you sing, Buzz.
Thank you.
That'd be a good karaoke song for Buzz.
It will. I'll take that on next time.
Oh,
we have to do that again, too.
After
please.
White Rabbit, though.
Yeah, okay. All
I
right.
love White Rabbit.
All right.
Will you do a little White Rabbit for us? Come on, it's Friday.
One pill makes you larger, and one pill makes you small. Thank you.
Perfect, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll be here the rest of the week.
Which is 15 minutes.
That's right. A real tragedy if you love big cats like leopards and tigers. In California, authorities have found 90 dead tigers and leopards at what was supposed to be a sanctuary. Tiger rescue, just outside of L.A.
Not a tiger sound effect, Rob.
It was supposed to be supposed to be a retirement home for animals too old to keep performing in movies and live shows. The shelter's owners and its veterinarian have been arrested on animal cruelty charges. Officials say they found 58 dead cubs.
Rob keeps giving me the wrong sound effect. Not a tiger.
We need the tiger animals. We're getting the wrong animals here. No, that is not accurate.
No, officials say they found 58 dead cubs stuffed into 3 freezers with piles of pelts outside. No monkeys.
We have tigers.
They found a donkey.
No, they're not. They don't have chickens at the shelter.
They say they found alligators in the home's bathtub.
That's not an alligator.
And an 8-year-old boy living among the animals.
Gee.
That is a pig. The deputy DA says, quote, finally. There it is. Yeah, there's a big cat. The deputy DA says, and I quote, I am going to be prosecuting this case aggressively. Good, yeah.
Congratulations. This is Max Baer Jr., Jethro Bodine from the Beverly Hillbillies, and you just won the CBS Celebrity Burp Contest.
What? Exactly.
It's all about critters.
What happened?
Exactly. Why not?
Why not?
I don't think so.
You got to go see A Mighty Wind.
Yeah, I want to. I plan
Just
to.
for Fred Willard.
We'll try this weekend.
What happened?
What happened? It may be time to think about a high-definition TV set. At the moment, aside from HBO, there's only one high-definition channel on the satellite dish, but that's about to change. HDNet is about to expand from one channel to 4.
Yes!
And it's...
I'll get them too.
It's made a deal with Sony Pictures to bring more than 250 movies and several TV series to those high-def channels. HDNet had already struck similar deals with Paramount and Warner Brothers, and the library of movies and shows is now pretty impressive.
Very good.
If you've ever wanted to be an anchor on ESPN SportsCenter, this could be your chance.
I used to want to, but the thing now is that all the guys and girls on ESPN, on SportsCenter, it used to be that you'd have a guy like Keith Olbermann and Dan Patrick when they did it.
Yeah, they had some unique styles.
They were funny, but they were funny in a subtle way.
Right.
And then you went through the Stuart Scott phase, which was booyah, cool as the other side of the pillow. Craig Kilborn was part of the downfall. Now you got douches like Kenny Mayne, even a guy that I think is real good like Stu Eisen. Even they're all making jokes.
Yeah, and they don't give you, I mean, the jokes are far more important than just giving you the facts, really, when you want to see some highlights.
And I don't mind hearing the jokes while I'm watching the highlights. It's like the highlights of a bad game.
Right.
But it seems to me that the intent now on ESPN is not to present highlights and present them in a lighthearted manner where you're looking at it going, well, it's sports, but it's not, rocket science. It's more, that these guys are coming out and going, I'm Kenny Mayne, and boy, we got more web gems tonight than Spider-Man.
And you know what? Forever, I have hated the ESPN tease. The ESPN, we're going to lead with dialogue that would indicate that your team won, when the fact is we're going to F you halfway through. Because
do you know how they F themselves? Since they've got the crawl on the bottom of the screen.
Right, exactly.
Now what they'll do is, at the beginning, like, let's say you slept, you're on the East Coast, you're a Kings fan, and you were asleep, you didn't know if the Kings won.
Right.
They come on at the beginning, did the Sixers win against Orlando? Did the Kings pull it out against against Portland or whoever? Well, when they start the show, the crawl's on the bottom of the screen, and you see Kings 108.
Right.
Dallas 102. Well, you already know the score.
And what's wrong with really, on ESPN, occasionally packaging like a rapid-fire score segment around the highlights? Why not just a little more information, ESPN, and a little less BS?
Maybe you should try to be an anchor.
Well, that was the point of this whole thing, to be an anchor.
Exactly. And see if you like this idea.
I'm Michael Mara, and here are your scores now.
See if you like the idea and see if the idea sounds familiar. The network, ESPN, plans to audition potential anchors in a new reality series called Dream Job.
I'm not even going to say anything because I've come to a wonderful settlement with Infinity Broadcasting about my idea for Radio Star, which was a TV show. It was not the standard disc jockey stunt where radio station says we'll give you a show and then they really don't do it.
Real show.
It's a TV show based on a radio station giving someone a real shift.
Well, it's a TV show based on a radio station giving somebody a real shift you can eat.
No, that's what you added to it, Mike.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Similar to American Idol, sports fans will compete for a one-year contract to co-anchor the network's biggest show. ESPN says it's developing other reality shows as well. The NBA, meanwhile, is also...
Hold on, as long as we're on the topic.
Right?
That's something else they should stop doing.
Getting away from sports and doing more programming?
I'll give you this. I like the Tony Kornheiser show, the one with Mike Wilbon.
Right.
That's good. But the one that's on before it blows. And do you know that they do, like, Lifetime made-for-TV movies?
They're going to start a scripted drama soon.
Yeah, I don't give a rat's ass about seeing Tom Berenger play Paul Bear Bryant.
Why don't we just get some sports on?
Do you know that they have baseball, they have Major League Baseball, they have NBA, they have NHL, and they have NFL.
Right.
Plus they have college football, college basketball.
Why not, and why not, I mean, if they're going to branch out, why not branch out into some live competitions?
Or
just run the effing games.
Compromise, make a movie, but put Michael Wilbon in it.
Why do you hate Michael Wilbon so much?
He always looks scared on television.
I think more competitions like pie eating.
Yeah, there you go. That's what ESPN 2
Wilbon could do that.
That's what ESPN 2 is for.
Well, if you remember back in the day when ESPN first started, when they are desperate for anything, they would put stuff like pie eating on the air.
And it was a better network.
And every once in a while, you'll catch them when they don't have anything, when they have to run something like billiards.
I know. Hey, but some of those women have real nice fannies. The Black Widow has a nice derriere.
Oh, you didn't mean the British definition of fanny?
No.
That means puzzy.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Welcome to Camel Toe Billiards.
Nice bush. The NBA is also getting into the reality TV act. In its show, we will follow the lives of 16 pro basketball players, one from each of the playoff teams.
Just do it with all the Portland Trailblazers.
The weekly half-hour show starts Tuesday evening.
Because the Portland Trailblazers are it's like you could line the whole team up, and seriously, it's a lineup. It's a police lineup.
Right.
They got more guys in trouble all the time, the Portland Trailblazers.
Now I'm watching.
Follow them around.
Yeah. Finally, I love a good screw-up, and this one certainly qualifies. It happened Tuesday on the 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time feed of Peter Jennings' World News Tonight. The closed captioning said Federal Reserve Chairman Alan Greenspan was, and I quote, in the hospital for an enlarged prostitute. Captioning was corrected in the subsequent feeds. I'm Buzz Burbank on the Don and Mike Show.
Thank you, Buzz. All right, that's it. We got to go. We'll be back on Monday, everybody. Have a great and safe weekend. Love you, Freda. Love you, Bart. And, that's it. A good day to you, sir.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day to you, sir.
Have a great draft show, Don.
I will. Thank you, Mike. Hey, Rusty.
Hey, half-price sodas.
Okay.
Here we go.
Eater Jim J.
Till we meet again, this is Sammy Davis Jr. saying, be kind, be nice, and I hope the next performer has the pleasure of having as nice an audience as you've been tonight. And let me leave you swinging.